Well, welcome anyone watching to the curious world of MrRay. This is my second live stream where I'll be doing a live watch along of my proto episodes. I'm planning to do this as a series until I catch up with my current episodes, and then I'll just be putting out the episode and reviewing it that evening on the Friday from now on for the next year. So let's get the ball rolling, shall we? It'll be proto episode 3 and 4 tonight, and the movies that we're going to be watching is the Triplets of Belleville and Dragon Slayer. So hope you enjoy. Will I do a countdown? Would you like to grab drinks and snacks first? Give anyone time, and maybe I'll play something on the ukulele while we're waiting. Nobody seems to be watching it. That's okay though. My last live stream I said I would try to do Pretty Fly for a White Guy, so I learnt that the other day and I put my own twist on it, but see how it goes. No, it's kinda hard just to get along today. Our subject isn't cool, but he fakes it anyway. You know he may not have a clue and he may not have style, but everything he lacks, well, he makes up in it now. So don't debate, play us straight. You know he really doesn't get it anyway. Gonna play the field and keep it real, but you know it, but you know it. So if you don't rate, just overcompensate. You know that you can always go on Ricky Lake. The world loves wannabes, oh. Let's get some more wannabes, the world loves wannabes, oh. Hey, hey, do that brand new thing. Hey, hey, do that brand new thing. Hey, hey, do that brand new thing. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. So we need some tunes, that's what any will suffice. They didn't have ice cubes, so we buy vanilla ice. So choosing in his pinto, he sees homies as he passed. But if they lose twice, it's gonna kick his lily ass. So don't debate, play us straight. You know he really doesn't get it anyway. Gonna play the field and keep it real, but you know it, but you know it. So if you don't rate, just overcompensate. At least you know you can always go on Ricky Lake. The world loves wannabes, oh. Let's some more wannabes, oh. Get some more wannabes, oh. Hey, hey, do that brand new thing. Hey, hey, do that brand new thing. Thank you. Hey, hey, do that brand new thing. Now he's getting at the 2, yeah, he's getting ink done. He'd asked for a 13, but they drew a 31. Simply he's trying too hard, and he's not quite hip. But in his own mind, he's the dopest drip. Give it to me, baby. Aha, give it to me, baby. Aha, give it to me, baby. And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. Yeah, all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, hello from Indonesia. Hello. Wow, quite a few people have just turned up during that song. Pleasure to meet you all. I'm Ray. Started a channel a few months ago, and on these live streams, I've been reviewing my previous proto episodes that I put together out of the stuff that I'd done in the first few weeks of making the channel. We're going to start on proto episode 3. You'll find it in my playlist if you like to watch along. I'm going to start this now. The last live stream I did, I ended up talking through the movies, not about the movies. I ended up talking to people on the live stream. So I'm going to try and be a little more professional this time and comment on the movies that are being watched. But the films tonight that we'll be watching is the beautiful animated French film Triplets of Belleville. And then we'll be watching the absolute classic Dragon Slayer. This was a Disney-produced film from back in the 80s. Phenomenal film. One of the best depictions of dragons on screen ever. And it was long before the days of CGI. So I hope you're looking forward to the films. They'll give anyone another second or two to look up the playlist if you're wanting to watch along with me this evening. I probably will play another ukulele song before the end of the stream, but like I say, the focus of these live streams is to like review the previous episodes and give my thoughts on the movies that I've recommended so far in the very early days of the channel. Not that it's not still a new channel. It's only been going for 3 months, but it feels like longer. An awful lot has happened in that time. If you get a chance to look over what's been going on over the last few months, it's been pretty wild. If you've ever heard of Weird Paul Petrosky or Sterling, you know, like. Yes, I am indeed Scottish. I am indeed. I'm from the northeast of Scotland. That's where I live. Live out in Aberdeenshire. Right. If everybody would like to grab some drinks or snacks, I've got myself a cup of tea at the moment. But as the evening progresses, I'll be moving on to the beers. So grab yourself some drinks and snacks if you want. Oh, there you go. Well, you see, it's a small world. There have been an awful lot of people that have been watching this channel. Oh, speaking of people that are watching this channel from America, if you're watching in my playlist and it's restricted, it's purely a regional block. If you have a VPN... Hey, how's it going, Nibs? If you have a VPN, I suggest that you switch your region to the UK, because then you'll be able to watch everything that we're watching with no problems. But specifically, I'm thinking with Dragon Slayer, I think you might have some regional block issues if you're in America. So if you use your VPN to switch your region, then you should have no issues from then on. So I hope you enjoyed Pretty Fly for a White Guy. Nibs, I'm sorry you missed it. I might give it another crack later, or I might do another song, because I've been learning a few songs this week. You need to learn your accents. You would actually be surprised. I can do a few accents. I can, Oh no, not again! Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Nibs. Nibs is actually American, and she finds it hilarious whenever I do an American accent of any kind. Whether it's Southern or whether it's whatever kind. Just donated 1,000. Very good. I don't know who to, but I hope it gets to where it's supposed to be going. I'm not sure you meant to write that there. Am I hitting the bottle again? No, not yet. Not yet. Still on the tea, I'm afraid. But if you want to grab your drinks and snacks, people, I'm about to press play. And you'll have a little moment in between the episode starting. You'll get my segments that'll be starting off with dyslexic thoughts, then a curious poem, curious song recommendation, which I will need to mute. I got a regional block for my live stream last week, and guess what it was for? Bomb. Of all the things, I said it'll be like 5 seconds over because I couldn't mute it. And that's exactly what happened. So, yeah. We'll just get the ball rolling and I'll press play. Hi everyone, it's time for another quick curious thought with your friend MrRay. It's a dyslexic thought this time. Dyslexic thought. The powers that be decided to name the condition dyslexia something so hard to spell. This is true. When the majority of people who would have a need to spell the word dyslexia would be dyslexics. Yeah. I don't disagree with myself on that one. That's perfectly true. I think it's some kind of cruel joke, some twisted irony that they decided to call dyslexia and make it something so hard to spell when most of the people that have a need to use it are dyslexic. What is that about, you know? Dyslexic, exactly. Why do you spell that shit? It's worse when we had pencils. At least autocorrect helps you somewhat. But it's not just dyslexic. There's variants. It's dyslexic. It's dyslexia. You know what I mean? There's like variations of it as well. Oh, this is me doing the aged man. This is another one that I learned when I was 17. Just because I wanted to. Because I'm a nerd and I like the poem. It's like the word lisp. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I've got a little history with my S's as well. If people focus on them, they might notice that I'm trying to get over it. Fucking right, I'm a nerd. You know the imagery, we were talking about this last week. I am literally the fucking nerd imagery. You know, like, take off the moustache. That's me. Skin well from side to side until his face was blue. I cried, come tell them how you live and what is you do. His accent might pick up. I work them into waistcoat buttons in the silent night. In these I do not sell for gold or coin of silvery shine, but for a cup of halfpenny, and that will purchase 9. I sometimes dig for buttered rolls or set long twigs for crabs. I sometimes search the grassy knolls for wheels of handsome cabs. And that's the way he gave a wink, by which I get my wealth, and very gladly will I drink to honour's noble health. I had him now, for I had completed my design, save the money bridge from rust, by Boylington brine. I stammered that, it annoyed me, the ways he got his wealth, but chiefly for his wish that he might drink my noble health. Speaking on. Now if I should by chance stick my fingers into glue, or madly squeeze a left-hand foot in a right-hand shoe, or if I drop on my toe a very heavy weight, I'll weep, for it reminds me so of that old man I used to know. See, I did memorise. It's not like being read off or anything. I memorised this one. Hey everybody, it all smells weird yet. Yeah, thank you, Deadpool. This is the quality of moderation I can expect. The trolls don't come from like the randoms coming in. It's my mates. Sitting on a gate. Suze, hello. Hello, good sir. It was an excerpt from Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. It's a fantastic book, one of my favourites, for instance. Snooze, we're doing a live watch along of my early proto episodes from the start of the channel, and the movies tonight are going to be The Triplets of Belleville and Dragon Slayer, so hope you enjoy. And then at the end of the episode tonight, I did also promise I would dance. So if I can find a song that I think might get past copyright, which I believe there is, I'll do a dance. Really catchy little number. This one, it's called Dumb Things. Yeah, there's definitely a musky odour, shall we say? Usually wherever I go, there's a musky odour. One that my mother complains about. Whatever it is you're interested in, whether it's movies or speaking of, reason for that, it's on its way. If you're into, then you'll find the list there, and I also have a Discord page now, which I honestly think it's going incredibly well so far. We'd love to see anybody there that would like to join me. It is everything you can find in my posts or in my playlists. Until next time, everyone, have a great week. Take care, stay curious. We'll do a Star Trek. Deadpool. Bye now. Wanna do a Star Trek? She can't take much more of this, Captain! Ah! More damage, Captain! No, she's had quite enough, thank you! No, don't do it. No, too late. Dude, you need to type quicker. Oh shit, I need to pause this because you know what YouTube's like. I already got copy striked across Russia. Russia only made up about 3% of the people that were generally watching. I'm not too super worried. You need to wait longer. Should I move the camera down? I feel like I'm right at the bottom of the camera or something. Dead air. I hope you're enjoying Paul Kelly. He's a brilliant Australian musician. Really talented guy. Long history. This happens just to be my favourite song of his. Is there an A. Aaron Aardvark? That's a 2000 AD joke. I'm not sure everyone would get that one. I mean, I should be concerned, but it triggered my neighbour's ring doorbell, so fair enough. I love the visuals for this video as well, the Paul Kelly video, for those of you that are watching along. Not just here to chat and hang out, which I'm more than happy to chat and hang out, as you know, but like I say, this is supposed to be a dedicated watch along. By research, you brother can play the guitar like a fingerstyle technique. King of harmony and guitar, tuning the guitar. Well, I can't actually play the guitar. I can only play the ukulele, and only just barely. Yeah, full marks for the critique. Song's almost finished. Can put the volume back up because I won't get copyright struck again. I can't believe it. I knew it would happen with Bomb Bomb last week. Hey, didn't I say, oh, I'll get done for like going 5 seconds over? That's exactly what happened.
One of the greats, Oscar Wilde.
Oh, Oscar Wilde.
Most people
like Oscar
are other
Wilde.
people. Their thoughts are someone else's opinion, their lives are a mimicry, and their passion a quotation.
Yeah.
I think you can see why I picked this one. Out of all the great quotes that I could have gone for to
Be yourselves, people.
my love for Oscar Wilde, I decided to pick one that...
Because whoever else that you're trying to be, it's already been done. That's boring. Just be yourself.
No one can be your teacher or your spiritual leader but yourself. Other
Me,
people can point
warming
you down
up.
the rabbit hole of
Yeah.
knowledge, but
Yeah, it's like when you get those dead mice and you stick them in the microwave before you feed them to the snake. I'm warming up.
Be your own guru. You take care. Hi everyone, it's time for another curious movie recommendation.
Oh, here we go. The film's about to begin, people.
Today I'd like to recommend a little French film called The Triplets of
And it's actually kind of perfect, because this film is more or less silent.
Belleville Rendezvous.
Mind you, there is music in it, so I'll probably need to mute it anyway.
A few different titles internationally, and
Absolutely.
it was sadly sort of lost in translation, which is a real
But
pity.
I'm trying to do something despite them and with them,
Little film is
rather than let it hold me back any longer.
by everyone. So
I'm trying to use it to motivate rather than...
be on YouTube, and you'll find a post in my...
I think that's one of the funny things with mental health. The people talk a lot about how, there should be support for people with mental health and stuff, and there absolutely should be, but there always comes at a point of accountability where if you're within your faculties within reason, you need to take responsibility for yourself, even when you're And part of that is including like taking responsibility for yourself when you know that
All you need to
you're
do
not
is
in control.
hit
You need to
that
take
link
accountability
up in
for
my
everything.
posts.
So
And guys,
it's a hard lesson to learn, but you know,
but you are the curious guru.
I'm getting there.
As ever,
We all learn every
have
day
a great week. And
until we
next
stop
time,
learning.
be your own guru.
And there's only one
Bye now.
reason for that. Party's over, people. Oh, here we go. Triplets of Belleville. I'll tell you what, this, I better mute it. Because as much as I freaking love the intro for this. Rendezvous. Bum, 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 bum. Rendezvous. Bum, 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 bum. If you're watching the movie, you know what I'm going on about. If not, I'm doing my own personal scat man as far as you know. Ski ba 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 da bo. Ski ba 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 da bo. Ski ba ba. Do you remember the scat man? He had a stutter as well. He had a far worse stutter than I ever had. The scat man. You don't remember the scat man? I'm the scat man. Skibbity dip ba bottom dip dip ba 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 bam bottom dip. Skibbity dip dum dum dip ba 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 bam bottom dip. No. Go check out my playlist. It's in my playlist. I've got a music playlist, everyone, that I update. In fact, I'm planning on updating my playlist today, and I've got a little surprise for the end of the episode for everyone. A little Easter egg that I'm going to slip in between episodes, and my playlist is going to be linked to that. So, hope you enjoy the surprise at the end of the live stream this today. Bum, 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 bum. I just love this movie. The animation is just fantastic in this. Yep. Big old surprise at the end of the stream for you. Put something together. Hi, hon, how's it going? It is such a great movie, and you have an amazing day as well. I hope you're feeling okay. Do my thanks. You killed me, man. Yeah, bud. That's the next step for me. OnlyFans. Could pay some dude to take pictures of my toes or something. Man, I hate feet. Of all the fetishes that are out there, and there's some weird fetishes, feet are the one that I get the least. You know, it's just... Well, I don't know, there's ficophilia and stuff. There's a lot of weird pervy kind of stuff going on in the world that it's just a bit... Yeah, Nibs, you'd know all about it, I'm sure. You'd know all about all of them. You'd probably know more about them than me. Yeah, gross. Exactly. Who's into, like, why... If you're into feet, more power to you. It's just, I could never understand it. It's just not something that I'll ever understand as long as I live. It's something that you have to walk on, and most of the time they're stuck in shoes and they're gross and they're sweaty. The toes are gross. Toes are like these horrible little nub things that are, it's like vestigial. What are these? You know, I don't. Still. The first 5 minutes of this film, I swear to God, it's right up there with Up. Are you familiar with Up, the Disney movie? Sorry, the Pixar movie. You know what I'm talking about. Up. You know, like the first 5 minutes of that film are just absolutely a heart wrench. The first 5 minutes of this film, I think, are just just as good, you know. And hey, Demna, good to see you. How's it going? I'm gonna make you a mod, Demna, because you're from Billy, and I can trust anyone from that crowd, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Scooter returns. Hello, Scooter. You don't get it? You know, I made you a mod because you're my best mate, and it stops people from muting you, even though I'm quite sure you're going to say inappropriate stuff. Tell you what, you can if you convince me between this stream and the next or on Friday. Oh, little dog. I've got a little dog-shaped hole in my life these days, eh? Need to do something about it. Occasionally get a couple of little furry visitors that come and visit their uncle, and each time they visit, it's just a reminder that I've got a dog-shaped hole in my life. I had a wee staffy, and she was the centre of my world, and when she passed, I was a wee bit lost there for a while. You can ban everyone. The power! The unlimited power! Don't. Just don't. Just gonna know. Gonna know do that, man. Just gonna know. Oh, Pickle! It's the Ninja Pickle. Trolls beware, the sniper ninja's about. How's it going, buddy? Hey! So, are you watching? Oh, Demna, we're watching Triplets of Belleville. It's a beautiful little French animated film. You may well have seen it before, but we're doing a little watch along. You may have some stuff in the station coming available. Well, do you want to know what's funny? One of the wee fur babies that's been visiting, the wee terrier, her owners are planning to put her in pup at some point, and they've offered me one of her litter when she eventually has a litter, and I really do think I might go for that, because it's just a wee dog, and like I say, I need something to take care of, you know what I mean? It's good for you to not be the only thing in your life to have to take care of, especially when that's a better size. Yeah. I mean, like I say, I loved Ash to bits. She was my staffy, was Ash. But, yeah, it's quite a bit to exercise a big dog, but a wee dog, I run up and down the river with their little legs, you know? Oh, nice. Why is it monster meat always looks so good in animes? Whenever like they kill an orc or a dragon or whatever the thing and they decide to cook it, it always looks like the tastiest meat ever. It's like, why do people even bother with pigs in a fantasy world? Just go out orc hunting. Yeah, fantasy meat. Yeah, totally. That sounds a bit off. Mind you, we've got a disco pickle here. Hey, disco pickle. Did I tell you guys I might be dancing at the end of the stream tonight? If I can set up the camera and find some music that I don't think I'll get my copyright blocked, I'll do a boogie at the end of the stream after I do my ukulele song. Or maybe I should do the ukulele song very last. That would make sense. Band. Does this you letting the unlimited power get to your head again, Deadpool? song now. This movie is on. Mind you, it is a silent movie. It's not like I'll be playing over the dialogue. Oh, that is such an old dog now. I love that it just goes straight from being a puppy directly to being like this really old dog. Just reminds me of Ebony. I was learning another song this week because there's a thing in my... Exactly. Dude, I have so often said it's one of life's cruelest ironies that man's best friend should have a lifespan 7 times shorter than man. How sick is that? You know what I mean? Literally give us the one thing with the loyalty and the love and the thing, you know, that's like a lifelong commitment that no human could offer, and say, no, you only get 1/7 the amount of time. If you want a companion, you're going to have to break it in 7. Expect some heartbreak, humanity. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, so do we. Hey. Dream much more than other people do, because I see how things can be better than a dream, stranger than my wild imagination. Oh, is it a real sensation? It's better than a dream. Higher than the moon, hazy like a beautiful illusion. You're misty and in confusion. It's better than a dream. Higher than the moon, crazy like a beautiful illusion. Hazy and in confusion. It's better than a dream. So that was the other one that I learned this week. Should have practiced a bit. Mind you, these are songs that are meant to be for Friday, so I've been practicing them this week. Started learning them on Monday. What day is this? Wednesday. Of course it's Wednesday, I'm streaming. But with a little bit, it needs a bit of polish, obviously. But you'll see why I'm playing that one. Scottish, my friend. I'm Scottish. North of the border. Stuck to the island. Stuck on the mainland. You don't need to. If you like what I'm doing, I'm glad. You don't need to like, just enjoy it. If anybody would like to join the Discord, you're more than welcome. More the merrier. What were my favourite shows from my childhood? Well, I remember quite a ways back, so like I've got all kinds of shows that were my favourites, but it's like, it's ranging in quality, you know what I mean? Some of the things that you like when you're a kid, you look back and you go, what on earth was what on earth was I thinking? Like, shows like Button Moon, for example. I was obsessed with Button Moon when I was like 2 years old or something. I thought it was a great show, but in retrospect, I look back and I think, man, we really needed some imagination back then, didn't we? The kind of programming we were given. Fairy liquid bottles with wooden spoons attached to them, and that was, you know. Which city of Scotland I'm from? Well, I actually spent most of my life in Aberdeen. Well, that might not be true now. I've split my life, the majority of it, between Aberdeen and Aberdeenshire, like out in the sticks. I love how she tightens his spokes using a tuning fork. That's just. Finished my cup of tea. So it's time to start the other kind of tea that I got specifically for the stream. I don't want you guys thinking that I drink every night. I feel like I'm hanging out with mates when I'm doing this. Do you know what I mean? So I like to have a wee social drink with friends, you know? He does drink every night. Yeah. Yeah. And it doesn't even need to be, like, strictly speaking, booze, you know? Like, terps, white spirits, if it's a decent aftershave. Yeah, it's definitely a problem. I would call it an issue. And I'd say the biggest concern for me is how much I drink and how little I get drunk. That's the bigger issue. Nothing wrong with the Irish. No, I quite agree. You've had a hard stick. So have we, though. Hey, that's the thing. We have all had some pretty hard stick from our neighbours down south, really. Not the people themselves, the government. The people are no more to blame for what's going on than we are, but, you know, the folk in charge have definitely had a good run out of the Scottish. Operation Human Shield when it comes to every war, and where do we hide the nukes? Oh, let's put them in Scotland. You know what I mean? They like to. We're still their whipping boy. Hey, from Mexico. Bueno. Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Hey, para aqui. Que maravilha, eh? I love this movie. It's so good. Well, that's good, because I don't speak much of anything, but I can pretty much manage English. Where are we in the movie? We're 18 minutes 47 seconds into the movie. It's still only just begun. Unfortunately, you've kind of missed like the opening bit, which honestly, the opening 5 minutes of this movie could be a short film in its own right, and it's got so much emotional impact just in the first 5 minutes of this film. It's so good, and it really sets you up nicely for the rest of the movie. It's a slow-paced kind of film, this, but it's about the journey. You know what I mean? Which is an important lesson to learn, really. It's all about the journey. People spend so much time focusing on a destination, they forget to enjoy themselves. Oh, no. You're using the only word on here that's a bad word that doesn't get used. W. We don't talk about the W thing on this channel. This channel is all about escapism. It's about distraction from what woes you. Hello, mate. How's it going, Governor? You alright? Oh, phew. Well, that's a relief. Is it like me? I'm working just now. This is the kind of work that I can definitely handle. Discussing movies and having a drink and talking with friends. I can do that. Checking our grandsons. Staying hydrated. Proper grandma. Surprised she's not making him a sandwich. I miss my gran, tell you what. I miss both of my grans. I was thinking specifically of my gran Stuart just then, because she was the one that used to spoil me rotten whenever I'd come over to visit. You know, I'd plonk myself in front of the TV and she'd basically come through every 5 minutes. Oh, do you want a cup of tea? Would you like a sandwich? Well, I'll make you some macaroni cheese then if you're not wanting this. Do you know what I mean? Just desperate to feed me, and you know, she was a really special woman, my granny. Both of my grannies were special, but in different ways. In fact, I've had 3 grannies, because I had my great granny Murray, who is who I got my name from, Murray, MrRay. But not everyone gets to see their great grandmother. She was, I think she was 96 when she died. 98? No, I think she was 98 because my gran was 96. But they're all long lived on the women's side. And then on the men's side, of both of my families, there's never been a man made it much past 60. So, it's good to know, that it's all finite. Don't need to put up with it forever, do we? 1919, yeah, that's incredible, 100 years old. Yeah, they don't build them like they used to, I'll tell you what, man. Yeah, it's all downhill from here, bro, totally. My nieces and nephews got to meet their grandma. Yeah, it's, I feel really fortunate to have gotten to have met my great-grandmother, knowing that we're talking from somebody from pre-World War One. You know what I mean? The kind of memories that she had, the things that she'd say. You ready for something creepy? This is my great-grandmother's final words. And when I say it was her final words, I mean this was her final words on a loop, on repeat, for the last few days before she died. She kept repeating this little poem. I love you, yes I do, here today, gone tomorrow, that will be the end of sorrow. I love you, yes I do. I love you, yes I do, here today, gone tomorrow, that will be the end of sorrow. I love you, yes I do. And she did that on a loop for the last few days before she died, my great-granny Murray. Hurry up, Nibs! Hurry up, mate! What the fuck are you on about? Get on up it. My man, how's it going? I'm so happy to see you out. How's it going? This is Sean of 85 Nostalgia Street fame. He's an up-and-coming streamer in the YouTube toon community. And an amazing guy, and I count myself lucky to count him among my friends these days. It's great to have you here, buddy. Yeah, he made it out, yeah. We're watching Triplets of Belleville, dude. It's a cartoon. Hey, it's a French cartoon. I hope you enjoy it. We're 24 minutes, 58 seconds in. This is where the shadiness starts to begin. It's like, who are these guys and why are they stealing these Tour de France racers? Bicycle guys. Defo Irish. What makes you say that? He's hardly going around saying diddly eye potatoes. What makes you think he's Irish? Oh, he looks Irish. Okay. That was one of my thingy ones when I was in Ireland. That they used to take them. They're so funny, man. I'll tell you what. One of the things that I miss the most about Ireland is the sense of humour. Everyone has a freaking sense of humour there. If you don't have a sense of humour, you're an oddball, and it's just not. It's just not the same here. It's almost the opposite, you know. If you're funny, you're an oddball. But while I was over there, they would take the mick out of me, going, "Oh, diddly eye potatoes." It's like, I know you don't fucking ever say that apart from when tourists are here, and it's to take the piss. I know that that's what you're doing. Just stop. I know you don't say diddly eye potatoes, you fuckers. They're funny. They were funny guys, though. They were a riot. Yeah, this isn't normal for me. Believe me, I've had stranger looks over the years. Hey, believe you and me. You don't need to look very far through my photo album to find foot-long Mohicans and long hair, crazy monkey tail moustaches and all kinds of things that I've had over the years. Watch the movie, no cheating, no spoilers, eh, Sean? No spoilers, tell him. Hi, Acoustic Boy. Hello, nice to meet you. Hope you enjoy the watch along. We're 27 minutes, 20 seconds in. Oh. He thinks it's a rescue pickup. He thinks it's aid. I love that he's number 69. I've only just noticed that. By far the coolest of all the numbers, no? Am I wrong? Maybe 420. That might be a cooler number. Speaking of. $69, dude. Literally just saying that, you guys are reading my mind. Yeah. Cheers, cheers. Slanjava. Arave. Le Paris en dessous. Oh, très bien. 420 is it? Yep. It's 420 somewhere. It's always 420 somewhere. Having recently discovered my budget time travel abilities, I'm well aware it's always 420 somewhere. It's been so fun talking to people directly that I know that there's actually a time difference. That there's so much difference between us. Like it's night and day, literally. I love that. It feels like science fiction that we're living in. That happened. You see that dog going do. My gran had a Cairn Terrier called Bobo, and I'll tell you what, its collar got wrapped round a car's. Its lead got wrapped round a car's tire, and it went down the road like 200 yards with my gran running behind it. You've got my dog. You got my. And took it to the vet, and the vet was going to put it down, and she was like, no, let me take him home for one more night, and I'll take him back tomorrow. And she went out to get him something nice, and when she went to open the door, like, she'd bought him, like, sausages or a steak or something, you know what I mean, something special. And when she opened the door, this little brown ball of fuzz just goes poof between her feet and out into the garden for a pee, and he was fine. You want to know, that dog actually survived a few crazy things. It fell off the ferry across to Arran once and got sucked under the ferry and shot up through the propellers up at the back, and totally fine again. And what killed it in the end was my gran went on holiday for 2 weeks and he refused to eat. He died of a broken heart because my gran went away. How crazy is that? After surviving that dog was like immortal. We were convinced it would never die at one point, and then all it took was a broken heart. Eh? Lesson there for everyone. Can be as tough as you like, but nobody's dodging that bullet. See what I mean? Dogs. Dogs have a certain level of loyalty that humans just... I don't think they have the capacity, for the most part. How many of us, you know, if we thought somebody went away, we would starve ourselves to death, eh? Just because we miss them. But that's every single dog. Oh. I love the way they're drawn, you know, like with their bodies. She knows there's something going on the boat. 1 franc, s'il vous plaît. Oh, the tariff, it's for 20 minutes though. You know what, I love that about this film. It's a silent movie, you know what I mean? It's, despite it being a French film, because there's basically no dialogue, the majority of everything is done through music and a series of grunts, you know what I mean? It's... And the beautiful artwork, obviously. The animation in this speaks for itself, quite literally. What year was this movie made? Let's see, I think it was 2003. Let me just check. I'm afraid I'm not getting the year of release here. It's not telling me. It was put on YouTube 3 years ago. Hang on. ...2003. There we go. Came out in 2003. This movie. Is it not just stunning? And it's heartbreaking as well. This little old lady's out in a pedalo in the middle of the oceans chasing a steamer because her grandson's been kidnapped. It's such a good film. Yeah, this is a film that in the same way that pretty much everyone has seen Up, everyone should have seen this film. I don't understand how people haven't seen this, because it's a film that you can sit down and you can watch it with your kids. You can sit down and you can watch it with your gran or your you could sit down and watch this with a group of friends. literally anyone you could watch this with, and everyone would get something from it. It's such a good film, and it's such a great family film, you know. So, well, I say it's a family film. There's that little bit of nudity at the very start, but it's done in comedy. It's French. Give them a break. We don't have the same hang-ups about nudity in Europe. Oh, the film is set in like the 1920s, 1930s, I believe. It might be the 60s actually, because it might have started because he ages 20 years from being a little boy. So we might be into like the 50s, 60s. It might be just post-war at this point, I think it's set. But the film itself was made in 2003. It's Discord anymore. Arnie! There are some amazing French films. I would really, really love to have The City of Lost Children to do a watch along for that one day. It wouldn't be until like the distant future. It's certainly not something that's available on YouTube, so it's not something I can recommend on the channel, because that's kind of like what I like to do with my channel, is like point out things that the algorithm won't show you because they're a bunch of tosspots. It's an awesome movie. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I really am. Everyone should have seen this film. And like I say, the first 5 minutes are so heartbreaking, you know, where this little boy, his parents have obviously died, he's coming to live with his gran, and she's doing everything she can to cheer him up, and it's just, all of it, it just got me, you know, like this whole movie. It's such a beautiful film. The fact that it has such a good and tight plot as well, and that there's no dialogue, I think that should speak wonders. You know, people watch this film and they remember the story, and sometimes they forget that it's almost completely silent, you know? At some point I would really like to do a Buster Keaton film or two on the channel. I'm a huge fan of Buster Keaton, and I know that people don't, like I say, a lot of people don't have the same patience for like older films, especially not if they're not in colour. But there's a couple of Buster Keaton films that are just so phenomenal. I just want people to get an opportunity to see them so that they know how great he was, because that's all it would take, is for people to give him a chance and not to just go, oh, it's black and white, skip. Because he was amazing. He's so funny. Yeah, I'm a huge Buster. Clearly a huge Buster Keaton fan. You know what I'm saying? My hats. Get my hats in frame. People like my hats. Had whole conversations about my hats. Well, you're not there. Who? Deadpool's like somebody that I know in real life. He and I are old friends. We go back some ways now. Do I have an OnlyFans? No, I'll work on it specifically for you, dude. Eh? I got a Discord. Thank you. You're most welcome, and I really hope you enjoy the movie. Oh, that's bon. Merci. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. C'est moi. C'est moi. Formidable, formidable. Tu étais formidable, j'étais formidable. Nous étions formidables. You're so funny, dude. Trying to roll, I can't focus because you're making me laugh, Deadpool. Yeah, Demna, you may have noticed you don't need to worry quite so much here as you do on Billy's page. The biggest trolls tend to be mates. We had one last week that had me going, but he was dealt with in short order. He just managed to push just the right buttons for me, unfortunately, for me to give him the benefit of the doubt. But he blew it pretty quickly, that Nick guy. Oh, hello, dearie. Unfortunately, my Mrs. Doubtfire isn't quite as good as Robin Williams, despite me being actually Scottish, dearie. It was the drink that killed him. Oh no, he wasn't an alcoholic. He was hit by a Guinness truck. I love Robin Williams. Oi vey! Never get your moitin from a... What is it? Never get your gribbons from a goyle. He cracks me up. It took me years to get that joke, for me to pick up enough Yiddish to get that joke, but that's a grim one. Oh, they were so crunchy. They were so chewy. Never get your gribbons from a moil. Mrs. Doyle. Oh, Mrs. Need a cup of tea. Go on, go on, go on. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. I'm talking over this movie again. Like I say, these are supposed to be watch-alongs so that years down the line, when I look back at the year that I had making stuff on YouTube, I can look back at the reviews of me watching stuff. And instead of that, I'm going to have me talking a lot of nonsense to my friends that I'm only going to get one side of this conversation because the text isn't recorded. It's just the video stream. So that was something that I noticed. I was reviewing my last live because I got a copyright strike. And when I was reviewing it, I realised, oh, I don't get any of the writing. So when I'm responding to something, I need to remember to read it out before I respond to it. Otherwise, I will have no clue what I'm talking about, and nor will anybody else that's watching. Jaime! Oh, Jaime's here! Hey, buddy, how's it going? Oh, he can't stay long. That's okay. Thanks for dropping in, though, bud. I appreciate you dropping by. Oh, by the way, dude, quick, while Nibs is here, have you been watching any of Plebs? Because I've basically just binge watched the entire season in the special this last week. It's been so good. Plebs. You've heard of Plebs, dude. It's like ancient Roman in-betweeners. It's funny as fuck, man. You must have seen Plebs. Salve Grumio! Come on, dude. You're missing out. It's classic. Oh, I'll let the gamer boys talk. I'll I'll get back into the movie. Go on, you gamer boys. Oh yeah, go watch it. Go watch it immediately. Go watch Plebs. You can't hang about. Well, I say go watch it immediately. Don't go watch it immediately. What's hang out with me, anybody that's watching. But to Jaime, who doesn't have the time to hang out, and Very has the time to do everything, and has so many things on his Captain America list, you wouldn't believe it. But if you put this one just at the top of the put this one at the top of the list, buddy, you'll have a great laugh, and it means that we can all chat about it in the stream next week. Oh, Cammy's just rejoined the server. Are you still a guru, or will I need to make you a guru again? I'll do it ASAP. I'll get on it, buddy. Good to have you back. You know you can literally just ignore everything and you won't get any alerts anyway. There are no alerts. So you should be good. You just drop in when you want to. Dude, Little Shop of Horrors. Which one? The original or the Rick Moranis one? The remake musical or the original with Jack Nicholson? Which Shop of Horrors are you into? Because I'll happily discuss either of those films. They're both phenomenal. Little shop of horrors, little shop of horrors, little shop of horrors, oh, 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 oh. Yeah, we need to get some Shop of Horrors on the go sometime. I might do that as a watch along one day, a live watch along. By the way, speaking of, we're 46 minutes, 5 seconds into the film. She's just about to dig into a course of frog soup. Oh, those French. They love their frogs. Num num num. Oh, it's still kicking. It's so gross. Not even the dog wants it. It's so funny. The dog's just barking at it. The Rick Moranis one, yeah, yeah, I thought it might be that one. Have you ever seen the original black and white one with? Mind you, you might not even recognise that it's Jack Nicholson is in that. You know the role that Bill Murray plays in the Rick Moranis one, the masochist that goes into the dentist's office and he's like, oh yeah, you're an artist, you know, and he's practically orgasmic with the pain. Well, in the original film, that role was played by Jack Nicholson. You should check it out. The original. It's not a musical. It was like a low-budget B-movie schlock film that was made in like 2 days, but it's freaking awesome. It's an absolute classic of its genre. Yeah, it's free on YouTube. The original one. I might play that one week. The original Little Shop of Horrors. I might do it as a special though, because I'm limiting myself for regular episodes to like 2 movies, 2 series, 2 animations in an episode a week. Which on the one hand it's good, it means that I'm never going to run out of material to like show stuff, but on the other hand, I'm not sure how long I'll be doing this, so like I might do a few specials over the course of the year where I'll do like big long feature ones where I'll do like a whole bunch of movies of a type, or like a western week and a black and white week, or you know what I mean, like do a theme. Because I've already had a sci-fi special and a fantasy special as a thingy of the lineup, and technically, I suppose Weird Paul Week was my first special, but that was before I was doing it as episodes. I was still just doing it like as a little piecemeal short a day rather than doing like a full form video. Yeah, don't forget to join my OnlyFans if you want to smell my moustache, eh? Remember that one last week? Somebody wanted to smell my moustache, dude. Did you miss that? There's some odd ducks out there in YouTube, I'll tell you what. Fans, fam. Sorry, I'm getting caught up in this film. I'm well aware it's a dead time, but like I say, it is supposed to be a watch along, so. Since I was just a wee lass, I've had my own Kung Fu marathon days. Anyone down? That's another you know what? I need to. That's it. That's my next two specials. Is going to be a Western and a Kung Fu week. It's like my two sides of the coin. Because I did that last time. I did two sides of the coin. I decided not to do fantasy and sci-fi together. Because it would have been a playlist. It would have been a playlist episode that would have been over 100 videos long. And even for a special, that's ridiculous. That's like 4 times longer than my normal videos, so. Yeah, we'll do a Kung Fu week one week. We've got, I know already what one of them's going to be. Because it's a Kung Fu movie that I frequently watch on YouTube because I love it and it's so good. And I know another one that I'm going to have to do as well on that week. Because I freaking love the movie and it should be getting a sequel soon. That's the hint for one of them. Yeah. This week and next week I'll do regular episodes, but then I'll think about doing another special. Will I do the Kung Fu first or will I do Westerns first? I'm the best. I do okay. I don't know about the best. I'm doing alright at the moment. Now that's a syphilitic nose if I've ever seen one. Eh? I think that dude's probably seen more than one of those famous French brothels. If anybody's ever wondered, those old men that you see with like the massive jelly conchs. It's what that is. They've had a dose of the clap. You know the jelly conchs with the pits in them. You know the type. You know what it is. Oh. Yeah. You left that one. But you'll be able to get him in the... Oh, maybe you won't. I don't know. Join the other side of the street, dude. Because you'll be able to contact Jaime through there. It's not mine, it's Sean's server. For 85 Nostalgia Street. Jaime's on there, I think. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's fine. No worries then. Oh, dude, bro, you might want to check out the TTRPG section since you were last in, because there's been a few updates in there. Will do. I'll do it at the end of the stream. Such a good film. We're 55 minutes, 3 seconds in. It's funny because we've got stomping stuff now or the thing in the bags, but I love that they're basically doing that act and they're meant to be doing it in like the 1960s at this point, but they've been doing it from the 30s, playing on junk and garbage and... Was it? Oh, what a laugh! The spokes of course she knows what they're all tuned to. Hey, the spokes. I love this film. Even the style of the animation. Yeah, bud. You do. You need a boxing bag. It's such a good film. Yeah, that's a good way out. Yeah, sacrifice yourself, save the dog. I completely agree with that attitude. He's found him. I'm actually really happy that I managed to find the original French language version of this, because there were a few like copies out on YouTube, but it was all like the Spanish version or the... I'm happy I managed to find a copy that was in the original French. Because you lose absolutely nothing, obviously. I mean, it's not that kind of film. It's not dependent on dialogue. It's very much a silent film. Oh yeah, get some more fights on Discord. By the way, that Sugar Ray Johnson documentary was tops, man. Thank you so much for putting that up. I really enjoyed it. Hey. Thanks, dude. Sugar Ray is like one of my all-time favourite boxers. Just his story. I mean, he's... what an inspiration. I mean, like, there are Muhammad Ali's and there are Mike Tyson's and there are all kinds of, like, amazing boxers that are inspirational, but there was something about Sugar Ray's story that people are going to be telling that story for as long as there are people, you know? I love how much like a mouse you look. You know what I mean? It's just... He's done this before. Had those massive ears nicked. I love this movie. It's so funny. And so many of the guys have epic moustaches in this. Have you noticed? Another thing I can approve of. Cause if your dad doesn't have a beard, you've got two mums, two beardless mums. Cause if your dad doesn't have a beard, you've got two mums. You familiar with that song by the Beards, anyone? I think it's in my playlist, I think. If it isn't, I'll stick it in there next week. I can't put it in this week because my playlist this week is going to be linked to my surprise that I'm making available on my playlist at the end of the episode. Not the end of the episode, the end of the live stream, you know what I mean. Sunny Liston? I don't know. Pardon me. My favourite heavyweight would probably be... It would need to be between Tyson and Muhammad. Because I couldn't... The impact that they've made, not just on the sport, but on the world at large, you know, can't be understated, really. You know, so I would need to pick them just purely because to ignore their commitment to the sport and their what they've contributed overall, not just to the sport but to pop culture and to society as a whole. Macchia, silly sausage. Are you watching along with us, Kia? Matt. Mike said Sonny was the scariest boxer. I bet he did, yeah. He was no joke. Like I say, it's no... I'm not knocking Sonny, because incredible boxer, but like I say, his effect outside of the sport is far more limited. You know what I mean? And possibly just because of the way that I view the world. I mean, you've probably seen from, like... I'm something of a Renaissance nerd. You know what I mean? It's not just one thing that... like, you'll get some nerds that are into comics, and you get some nerds that are into movies, you get some nerds that are into history, you get some nerds that are into science. Well, I'm a nerd that's into all of it, you know what I mean? There isn't a thing that I'm not interested in and want to know more about. There isn't anything that I'm not like, oh, give me more information, please. So, because I like that kind of, what is it, holistic, the term? You know, more of a, it's just like looking at things from more of a macro than a micro perspective. When I look at somebody's life and career, I look at all of it, not just what they've done in the ring or what they you know what I mean? And so because I can see how much more effect Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson have had on the world at large outside of the sport, I find them more interesting whenever I've done any kind of research into that kind of thing. Just a personal opinion, and what do I know, eh? I'm I'm a hick stuck out in the middle of the northeast of Scotland, eh? I feel like I could move this down somewhat and it would put me more into frame. That better, everyone? I don't know. Super professional as ever. Hey guys? I reckon you'll be going to bed before long, won't you, Deadpool? It's getting late for you, buddy. Nose cam on. My mum will be thrilled. My mother will be over the moon, I'm quite sure. That people are looking up my nose again. I think I might just need to turn the camera around at the end when I'm gonna do a wee dance. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down that ooh, get down that ooh, do do. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down that ooh. Yeah, we're just chilling and killing, watching some movies, catching up on what I was doing 3 months ago. It feels like so long ago now. It feels like a lifetime ago, and it's only been 3 months. I keep on checking the tabs to see if they update, and it's like that's the only reason that I don't think it's almost been a year already. You know what I mean? There's been so much has happened in this last 3 months since I began this channel. Oh, I thought I'd put a link on my channel that was open ended. I'll need to refresh it. I'm really sorry. I thought that I had that. I'll do that at the end of the stream. Yeah, I do hope that you join the Discord. I'm very sorry about that. Like I say, I'll see what's happening there. View channel. More. I'm sorry. I'll try and resolve that if it's an expired thing. I did think I'd made it an open-ended one because it happened once before where my link expired for the Discord. You're the link killer. Don't worry. I'll get it all back up and running at the end of this once the stream is over. I'll do it tonight before I hit the. I'll put in a fresh link and I'll try and make sure that this time it is selected for no expiry date. I thought, like I say, I thought I'd hit that because it's a selection thing. I realised that you've got to pick the expiry for it. And I thought I picked an open-ended one for my channel, but apparently I didn't. I'm very sorry about that. I'm very new to all this internet stuff. It's all I've ever used the internet for is watching videos on YouTube. Even uploading was a new thing three months ago, so I hit the delete button, noob. Did I? There's every possibility, because I am a noob, as you say. I'm not trying to pretend that I'm anything other. What's she got in her boot? An oil can. Well, it's made my first can down. I told him earlier in the stream, but he ignored me. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, because I would have been more ignorant than usual. What was it you told me in the stream earlier? That's so funny! Just after me acknowledging you, you say, I always ignore you. Just saying, what? You told me something earlier in the stream, but I ignored you. What did I ignore? There's a lot of stuff in the stream that I missed because, on the chat, because I am trying to split my attention between the chat, which is one of the things that I really enjoy about doing these lives, is the fact that I can just talk to my friends here like I do. But at the same time, I am aware I should really be commenting on the live watch along thing that we're supposed to be watching along. The creativity of this. That's one ugly baby, isn't it? That is one ugly. That's a bastard ugly baby. Oh! It looks like it's ready to be a politician already, that one. Eh. Oh, there's been talk, sorry. My thing was thingy, you always ignore me. See, smell weird in real life yet. What the hell are we watching and where? Right, it's in my playlist. We're watching Proto episode 3 at the moment, and the movie that we're watching is Triplets of Belleville, and currently we are 1 hour, 10 minutes and 47 seconds in. It's about 2/3 of the way through. It's almost finished. I love the music in this film. I'm so sad that I'm having to watch it silently, but copyright. You know what I mean? It's a bitka. And this entire movie is music because it's a silent film. Which, on the one hand, it works great because it means I can watch it. But I missed all of the beautiful music, which is sad. He's trying to pay attention, and it's late for him. Remember, he's not like me. He's a grafter. He's got work that he needs to go to. He needs sleep and stuff. Give the man a break. Coolio. No worries, buds. I'm sure you know what you're doing far better than I do. This old man out here. Well, old man, middle-aged man. I'm trying to accept that I'm a middle-aged man. I would rather I was an old man. Less time to think. Mind you, I've already explained about the life expectancy of men in my family. We're not a long-lived bunch. Oh, you were rained off? Well, yeah, it's been a bit of a shitty day. Welcome to Scotland. For anybody that doesn't know and doesn't live here, the weather is generally shit. To put it politely. We've actually got our own words for it. It's so bad. Dreich is a great word. Dreich is a word that I use an awful lot because it really is. It's the only way to describe the weather up here. Yeah, you've got a lot of weather out there too, my friend. I know. Whenever I talk to you, I go straight to Fed and Kiltegan again. I don't know why. I had to learn to pick it up quick because down in the pub they'd give you looks, you know. I fit in quick though, and also I was family by marriage, you know. So like it wasn't like I wasn't I wasn't family to folk, you know. We say in text, if you don't like the weather in 5 minutes, you'll. Yeah, 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 yeah. That sounds about right. I think that's honestly why so many people moved to Scotland during the Highland clearances. There was something about the weather that we understood. You know what I mean? Five seasons in a day. Ew. Ew. Spreading your Irishness. Ew. Spreading our Scottishness. That's probably even nastier. Eh? At least the Irish have a sense of humour when they drink. We get angry. Ew, ribbed for her pleasure. Ew. Yeah, you got that reference. Ew. Scotted all over the place. Yeah, Scotted all over the place. What? Take cover, Arizona! You'll get that joke later tonight. It's like I say, that's part of my surprise this evening. Take cover, Arizona! Yeah, you got no idea, mate. Oh, Deadpool, what would I do without you, man? Life would be so dull. Well, that's the end of the film. I really hope you enjoyed it. Next up we have. Oh, it's pretty much just like the outro at this point, but yeah. Break On Through cover. This was a cover that I did for a friend that I made on the channel, and Stephen Rennie, and I've not actually heard from him from a little bit. I hope he's doing okay, because it's been a little while since I've heard from him. But him and his friend Lee, hope you're both doing well. Drop a comment anytime, just to say hi. Okay, catch you soon, Nibs. Yeah. No, it's not a polite poop. She'll be going for a massive, mega, super shit. And so it won't be a polite poop that she's going for. This is Nibs. Why is this on silent, actually? I'm gonna turn it up, because I might as well fully embarrass myself. Why not? Oh. I'll put it back. Nibs isn't here anyway, so...
It's time for another Curious Ukulele.
Curious. Oh shit, did you hear that one? That was a bad one, wasn't it? Hey, boys and girls. And whatever else you might want to identify yourself as these days. Boys and girls is obviously limiting in these times.
You know the day destroys the night.
The night divides the day. Try to run, try to hide. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side, yeah. This was quite an ambitious one for me to take on, obviously. If you've ever heard the original By the Doors, it's quite the song. So thank you, Rennie, for suggesting such a hard song. It's but by far the song that's taken me the most time to learn. This took me a solid week to feel confident. Like those songs that I played earlier to thing, I learned them like yesterday. You know what I mean? Like Monday, I think I first picked up the guitar for Better Than a Dream, and then like yesterday I did Pretty Fly for a White Guy. So it doesn't normally take me very long to pick up a song, but this one took me an entire week before I was like, okay, I'm about happy enough that I'll play this for any now. Loves my baby. Everybody loves my baby. She gets high, 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 she gets high. Oh yeah. I must say, I was pretty pleased with myself. Jim Morrison, yeah, absolute legend. Yeah. Land in your arms, a country in your eyes, arms a chain, eyes a lie. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Oh yeah. Made you see. Week by week, day by day, hour by hour, day to straight, deep and wide. Break on through to the other side. Oh yeah. Listen to this. I actually managed to hold this note. Listen. I did pretty well there, if I do say so myself.
That was for my subscribers.
It's a tough note to hold for that long.
As well. Until next time,
The doors of perception, yeah.
And stay curious.
Yeah, there's never number 2 without number 1, is there? It always happens, regardless. Right, next episode will be Proto episode 4. And the episode, this episode will be Dragon Slayer. So, we'll get the ball rolling with that, and obviously I'll need to mute it for DJ Fresh.
Time for another curious quote. Today's quote comes from a man called Jack Handy. Before you criticise somebody, you should walk a mile in their shoes. That way, when you criticise them...
I feel like I kind of made a bit of a mistake here using this quote, because up until now my quotes had sort of all been really serious, and this started out sounding like a serious quote, but it's actually a joke, so I'm not... Maybe the timing was wrong on that one, I don't know. Albany. That's awesome, Nibs. What you saying, Deadpool bro? .com, giveup.com. Yeah. Oh, I should do I tried and I gave up, shouldn't I? Hey, I'll do some 9 Inch Nails.
But I've also got playlists. Now, you'll be able to find all of my content in my playlists. Not just the music ones, but the ones...
That was when I just realised that I could use my playlist for stuff. Like I say, I've been learning as I go. I really have. Hell yeah, that's the way it should be. And then, yeah. Just because it's coming up to a song now anyway. Now, if you want to listen to this song over me, I fully understand. But otherwise, I'm going to be sitting here dead here. So you can either mute me and enjoy the song, or mute the song and enjoy this one. But I'll leave it up to you. Perfect little dream, kind that hurts the most. Forgot how it feels, well, almost. No one to blame, always the same. Open my eyes, wake up. wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up in flames. Took you and make me realize. Took you and make me realize. Took you and make me realize. Took you and make me see the light. Smashed up my sanity, smashed up integrity, smashed up all that I believe in, smashed up what's left of me, smashed up my everything, smashed up all that was true. Gonna smash myself to pieces, I don't know what else to do. Covered with hope and Vaseline, still cannot fix this broken machine. Watching the hole used to be mine, just watching it burn in my steady systematic decline of the trust I will betray. Give it to me and I'll throw it away. After everything I've done, I hate myself for what I've become. Took you to make me realize. Took you to make me realize. Took you to make me realize. Took you to make me see the light. Smash up my sanity, smash up integrity, smash up all that I believe in, smash up all that's left of me, smash up my everything, smash up all I do. Gonna smash myself to pieces, I don't know what else to do. I tried and I gave up. I tried, oh, and I gave up. I tried and I gave up. I tried, oh, and I gave up. I tried, oh, I tried, oh, I tried, and I gave up. The song's still going strong, so oh, shake it up, baby, now shake it up, baby. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Come on, baby, now, come on, baby, come on, work it on now, work it on now. You know you twisted, oh girl, you twisted, oh girl. You know you twist real fine, twist real fine. Come on and twist it a little closer now, and show the world that you're mine, world you're mine. Ooh. Oh, shake it up, baby, now, shake it up, baby. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Come on, let's work it on out, work it on out. You know you twisted, oh girl, twisted, oh girl. Twist real fine, twist real fine. Come on and twist it a little closer now, and show the world that you're mine, world you're mine. Ooh. Right, can turn the volume back on now, because the music's over.
Created those characters and brought them to life for us. These storytellers need to be remembered more often. So, I hope you enjoyed.
Oh, I missed the bit where I did Optimus Prime. I actually did quite a good Optimus Prime, if I do say so myself. I actually surprised myself when I was watching this back the first time. I was like, no way, did I do that?
Whoever you grew up watching, and you think, I wonder what they look like in real life.
I feel like I've just finished the thing that I had to smoke, so I'm going to have to roll another cigarette.
Hey everyone, it's your friend MrRay here with another curious movie recommendation for you. This time it's Dragon Slayer starring...
Oh, we're on to the movie!
You may not be familiar with the name, but you're definitely familiar with the...
Right, this is the movie recommendation, so the next thing is the movie. Oh,
Sophie's Choice.
right, guys, after the movie there's the documentary that's the making of. Are we watching that, or are we just skipping it? Because that would make it the whole thing like an hour longer.
An absolutely incredibly beautiful
I'm not sure,
one of the best
because that would be like a 5-hour flipping stream or something. If we watch the documentary, I think we might skip that. Because I've got a surprise for you at the end of the night as well. Yeah. Yeah. It's free on YouTube already. I'll put a link up in my posts for you. You do realise that for the Americans, this is barely lunchtime for them, eh? Isn't that mad? Until next time, have a great week. They're like in the middle of the day, and we're winding up now. Take care, everyone. Over here. Holy bastard. Yeah, I really need to sort out the Discord. Eh? Can't believe that link's expired again. I thought I had it on an open-ended expiry date. Right. So, have you got your drinks? Have you got your snacks, everyone? Movie's beginning. Peter McNichol. You might know him as the creepy guy, the ghost guy from Ghostbusters, or if you watched Ally McBeal. It is 4:20. Dragon Slayer. And if you should find it in my playlist. You might need to switch your VPN to the UK. You might have a regional block in America for this movie, because I did hear somebody say specifically about this film that they had a region block. But like I say, as long as you've got a VPN, it's an easy fix. You just need to change your region to the UK. But Dragon Slayer with Peter McNichol is the one that we're watching just now. Ralph Richardson, now, he was also God in Time Bandits, wasn't he? What playlist? We're now on Proto episode 4, dude, is the playlist. The episode playlist that you're looking for. Because it's playlist episodes that I make. Each playlist is its own episode. On my channel. Proto episode 4 we're on. Because we've been doing 2 episodes each live stream. So this is live stream 2. What drug am I on? At the moment, or just generally, or? Alcohol, I'm afraid, is the main one at the moment. Or at least it's certainly the odd one out.
What do we do now, boy? You who know so much, answer me that.
But the funny thing is, over the years, I've been on all of the drugs. There's none of the drugs that I haven't been on in the past. I've given everything a good old college try. And do you want to know the funny thing is? When I'm on drugs, people tend to think that I'm sober. And the more sober that I am, the more people tend to ask me that question, which makes me think I should be drinking more, if you're asking what drugs I'm on. Because I'm obviously far too sober. Yeah, so's your nan, yeah. Me and her probably have quite a bit in common then.
What is it?
We have visitors.
I know.
I'm not quite in nappies yet, but I'm sure I'll get there one day.
Well,
Yes.
And when I do reach that point, just shoot me. Eh.
Needing to be done. I've been with
I got out of nappies when I was less than 2 years old. I've got no real strong desire to go back into them. I've always had excellent bowel control. It would be upsetting.
my own death.
Both have tried it, yeah. Well, I hope you're enjoying the film Wild Coast.
Looks forbidding enough. Don't you think?
oh yes. Master?
No. They think me infirm.
No, they will think me infirm.
Yes. Wore this before he died.
Ralph Richardson was such an amazing actor.
You know, I actually saw him change lead into gold. I could never do that.
I saw him in quite a lot of his older films. The hats are quite something, aren't they? Oh, sorry, I thought you meant in the movie. You mean my hats. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a man of many hats.
Die?
Well, I've just got a lot of looks, you know what I mean?
What is
I never know what mood I'll be in from day to day when I wake up. And like I say, as a man of many hats, I'm a Renaissance nerd. I'm into everything from history to science to movies to comics. Basically any nerdy topic that you can think of, it's something that I'm into. So unfortunately, it's made me something of a jack of all trades and a master of none. But
over there?
speaking of, I hope everyone enjoyed Jack of all Trades the other week. It was one of my suggestions during my swashbuckling special. Any fans of Bruce Campbell should go into my... Well, you don't need to go into my playlist to check out. Like I say, the entire point is that I'm just making you aware that all this stuff is available for free to watch on YouTube already. You know? So feel free to check out Jack of All Trades. It's a really funny show.
Nunc habemus lucem. Et calorem.
Eclorum. Wouldn't that be handy? A little bit of pyromancy.
I'm Ulrich. Which of you men calls himself Valerian?
Which of you calls himself Valerian?
Here, on behalf
I know why you are here. You're a delegation from Urland, which is beyond Helvetia. Let's see the artifacts.
He was such a good actor that he could literally not give a toss. You know what I mean? He could just like be phoning it in and it would still be good. That's how good an actor he was.
scales.
How did you come by these?
I found them at the mouth of the lair.
What else?
Where am I from? Scotland, my friend. Northeast of Scotland.
A claw.
That's no claw,
Aberdeenshire.
my God. It's a tooth. You want me to do battle with that?
Who else can we turn to?
Did you try the Meredith sisters? What about Rimbald? I heard tell he killed a dragon once.
They're all dead. You are the only one left.
Yeah, it's because my mum doesn't like my yellow fingers, eh? My dear sweet grey-haired old mother complains about my yellow fingers, so this was my solution, was to make a wee cigarette holder. Because I smoke rollies, so this one won't
Virgins.
suffice.
Barbaric.
Eh,
And in return,
the old stem, because it won't fit a rollie.
and crops unburned. Made a pact with a monster.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Don't you think?
Silence.
Are you afraid of dragons?
No.
Love Iron Brew. Well,
If it weren't for sorcerers,
there aren't many people in Scotland that don't like Iron Brew, but
skies were dotted.
although it's the right colour for Iron Brew, another reason that people like it is because it's the same colour as another kind of Scottish drink. Are you familiar with Tennent's? Tennent Special, Tennent Special. That's one of my adverts in one of my playlists already. For anybody that remembers that ad with the Blues Brothers, the Scottish Blues Brothers.
He grows decrepit, crippled,
Oh well,
pitiful,
my condolences.
frightful.
Nah, I'm joking. We're not all bad. Are we, Deadpool? Some of us are alright.
Good. Now let me go. No, not a bit too heavy. I'll conquer the highest mountain. I'll say again. Speak up, boy.
Yeah, I wish they'd bring back sig holder popularity. I really wish they'd bring back walking stick popularity. I wish they brought back hat popularity. Nobody wears hats anymore.
Out of my reagents.
You rarely see me out of a hat.
The League? Two?
I'm not worried about the road.
His name is Rafe and he's a crazy bean.
Tyrion.
Is it Rafe Fiennes that you're talking about? Which Rafe? Have I missed something? I'll move up. I love Iron Brew, yeah. I remember reading that. Where are you from? Scotland. I remember reading that. Hats, explain. Like I say, I'm just a man of many hats.
Why the road is yours.
Oh, Rafe! Hey, Rafe! Well, there's Rafe. That's that explanation. Rafe G. Must be the Rafe that you're talking about. Cool name, Rafe. I've always liked that name. It's right up there with Seth for me. Rafe and Seth, they sound like... I just think there's something cool sounding about those names. Liam as well, that's another name that I always thought was a cool name. Liam. Don't know why.
I've no more love for that creature than you lot. Nor has the king. But before you stir things
Yeah,
up,
now that you've got yourself a walking stick, learn how to use it. I'll show you my walking stick collection at the end of the stream.
So it's a test you're looking for.
I've got a few interesting walking sticks.
sure you don't. They never do tests. Not many real deeds either. Oh, conversation with your grandmother's shade in a darkened room, the odd love potion or two, but comes a doubter. Why, then it's the wrong day. The planets are not in line. The entrails are not favorable. We don't do tests.
We've got no doubt.
We
We'll
don't
require
do
no
tests.
And you're not going to get one.
Enough. Yeah.
He's so freaking young there, isn't he? Peter McNichol, he's so young, he's a baby, it's crazy.
The dagger. Be quick.
Because that's still kind of how I picture him, and I know he's an older fella nowadays. But I still picture him as like a boy. Save it for OnlyFans, yo. Yeah, totally. When all the weirdos are out to sniff my moustache.
I'm waiting.
It's not this one, is it?
Lily one. Let it fall.
Pickle, you still about, or have you gone to bed? Maybe they're over on Awesome Billy's stream. Is she streaming at the moment? Yeah, that's where they are. They're over on Awesome Billy's stream. Oh, I was totally right, by the way. You know, when I was saying, oh, we've only got 6 people watching stuff, I woke up the next day and had like 174 folk had checked it out. So, like I say, it's helping me keep in mind. I need to remember that I'm not just talking to you just now. I've got to keep in mind that there'll be people that are watching and watching along, and I should really be commenting. I love this. Like, everyone knows that magic is failing, and including him. And it just seems like it didn't work, you know? Whatever trick he had planned. But he's a cagey old wizard. That's what they're for. Hey, Chickwoody. Oh, you're still here? No, go over to them. Dude, seriously, go over to Billy. She needs you way more than I do. I'll be fine. You take care of Billy. She needs you, bud. I just enjoy having you, but Billy needs you. She needs her sniper. Go take care of business, bro. Chuck you, Farley. Who is the best football team in Scotland? I am... Dude. Do I look like I know what the football score is? Nah, I'm not a footy person, I'm afraid. Dude, if I had to pick a team for who I would support, it would probably be Kilmarnock, purely because that's who my grandfather used to play for Kilmarnock. Like, back in the days before it was like all professional like it is nowadays, he was still like a working person. He happened to play for Kilmarnock, the football team, so I'd probably support Kilmarnock purely because of that. But that's not because they're the best team, it's just because of familial loyalty. But I'm not a football person. There's a lot of politics involved in football in Scotland, and I'm not a politics person, and I'm not a religion person. So either one of those things would be enough reason for me not to be interested in the fact that there's so much to learn in the world. Spending 90 minutes watch people kick a ball up and down the fields isn't a great way for me to spend my time most of the time, I feel, you know? Combat, I'm more interested in combat sports as well. If I had to pick a sport, it would be a combat sport. Fuck, if I needed to pick a sport, it would be Holmgang. Hey, I'd just disappear off to Germany once every couple of months and swing axes at people for fun. And have them swing axes at me. It's all a one-sided affair. They get to have their fun too. Do you know about the home gangs? I'll post something about the home gangs in the sports section, because like I say, technically it's a sport. There are rules in a home gang. So I'll put up some home gang stuff for Pickle. I'm hoping he's over at Awesome Billy's at the moment taking care of her, because she gets an awful lot of trolls. She's got an awful lot more viewers than me, obviously, but she's got an awful lot more trolls. Yeah, couldn't agree more. It's all the same shit, different day, man. It's all same shit, different day, Nibs. Whenever people take things to the extremes, because they think they're doing the right thing and they think they're making the world better by forcing the opposite of whatever is going wrong, But they don't understand. It's never the opposite that's the solution. It's always the middle ground. But people... Unfortunately, it's a generational thing. Each generation needs to learn that same lesson. Nobody ever learns from the past. What are you gonna do? Doomed to repeat the same mistakes, as they say. Scalesy, yeah. Balance is the key, yeah, absolutely. Focus, balance, be aware of your surroundings, focus. Speaking of, even the little practical effects in this film are great. Like, it's so easy to focus on the dragon. The dragon in this film is magnificent, really is. It's like in a day of CGI, where people are popping out dragons left, right and centre. Not one of them look as good as the dragon in this film. But even the practical effects in this film are great. Like the little things, like him floating stuff around like feathers, or...
I have as much respect for the master as anyone, old man. But then again, I'm master now.
Apparently his character was based on the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Like, that was the initial concept for it, and it evolved into Dragon Slayer.
Someone said, find a magician. Not a local fellow, an import. Some 100 leagues from home.
There is a documentary about this film on in the playlist. I am going to skip it because it would add an entire extra hour
Hold your tongue, Grail. Eat.
to the stream.
I'll not bet I'm not hungry.
He's right.
It's fantastic, and we're watching it just now. It's available for free on YouTube, believe it or not. You'll find it in my playlist right now. We're on Proto episode 4.
What is it?
If you scan down through my playlist, you'll get to Proto episode 4, and this is available there. If it is blocked, it's just, don't worry, don't panic, it's just a regional block. If you've got a VPN, just change your region to the UK and you'll be able to watch it no problem.
The dangers he would face. I will not.
Yeah, I've seen all the episodes of IT Crowd, including the banned ones.
I will know.
Because the funny thing is, when they were released in the UK initially, they weren't banned at first, because they had only just been released.
Ulrich's craft and knowledge. And I am the sorcerer you seek.
I'm on my way! I'm on my way to happiness today! Ah, ha, 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 ha. I'm on my way! I'm on my way for happiness today! Ah, ha, 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 ha. I should really learn 500 miles, shouldn't I? Oh, I could walk 500 miles and I could walk 500 more. Hey, that'd be a banger on the ukulele as well. Maybe not next stream, but the week after. Like I say, I've just played 3 songs that I've just learned in the last 2 days. I've obviously only just learned them. I screwed them up a lot, so... Yeah, some proclaimers. Some ginger gingers, with specky gingers, eh? All over the place in Scotland. Always makes me laugh that they go on about the Highlander, there can be only one. It's not true, there are thousands of Highlanders here. There are thousands of us, and none of us are immortal. Not that I'm aware of. Some of us are often mortal. Speaking of. Right, this is an amazing bit of the film, so I would probably potentially be going quiet during this bit anyway, so I'm going to take this moment to... Yeah, Highlander, like the original Highlander was epic, and I enjoyed all the Highlander films. Also, something you'll find in my fantasy my fantasy episode, I did a sorcery, fantasy and swashbuckling special a few weeks back. There's an Highlander animated in there movie in there called Highlander Search for Vengeance. Fantastic film. Like one of the better Highlander films. Maybe not quite as good as the original, but it's still a really cracking Highlander film. It's a animated one. Go check that out. It's in my playlist. Yeah, I was gonna say Fortress! You're talking my language. Christopher Lambert is awesome in that movie. Robert Musson, I don't often, in fact, I never ask this, but do me a favour and go and subscribe so that you can, like, check in and comment and link and stuff, because I wouldn't mind chatting to you, because you're obviously a man that knows good movies. Fortress was, like, one of the films that I was looking up earlier on to see if I could find it on YouTube, so we'll see if we can get that one to you at some point. You're a legend. You see, I could tell you were a man of good taste there. Oh, you mean you already have subscribed? Dude, well, thank you very much. That's really kind of you. I was just gonna say, I thought you'd said you'd already have seen The Fortress, like you've got it on VHS or DVD or something. Greasy Strangler. Dude, I'm not sure if I have seen that one. Like I say, I might have, because I'm getting to an age now where I'm forgetting more than I can remember, you know, but it's not one that's familiar to me off the top of my head, but I'll look it up now. Greasy Strangler, I'll mention it again so that I can look it back in the live. Because I keep all these live feeds active, I don't delete them after they're done. Here we go, the first peek of the dragon. I'm going to take this moment to take a quick bathroom break. Anyone else? Feel free to take a bathroom break. I could pause it, but we'll all catch up. I'll leave it playing. I'll be right back. Enjoy the movie.
What have you got there, Hobbs? None of your business. Gold, What do you say I change it into lead? Save your jokes for someone else. For me, I do not care for dragons or frauds. I'm no fraud. Oh, then, I'm stopped. Whatever pleases you. Look, Hodge, nobody forced you to come along. Well, I can't have you wait on that. We each do the master's bidding in our own way.
I'm back. Evacuation complete, as they say in Austin Powers. Evacuation complete. Keep it greasy so it'll go down easy. Keep it sleazy. Don't forget to keep it sleazy. Back to the Rob Sterling. I know I can talk like this. Why the hell do I talk the way that I talk when I can talk like Rob Sterling? But hey, I'm an idiot. I'm a glutton for punishment, you know? I would get so many more chicks if I was interested in that kind of thing. Rob, yeah, you know Rob Sterling. Atomic Snack Bar. Atomic Snack Bar. Oh, Rod.
You never knew a thing.
I'm dyslexic.
No one's known. Not since I was born.
I'm dyslexic. I get my D's and my B's backwards all the time.
Daughters are chosen, sons are not.
But he often comments on my channel.
To be the daughter of the king.
I'm a big fan of his, despite getting his name wrong. It's because he goes by R.
My father is
It's like me, MrRay. You know, we all go by aliases anyway. I'm not sure his name is even Rob in real life. It's probably something like Tim or Jeremy or something. Yeah, no. It's a guy. He's a streamer. He's a not a streamer. He's got a proper channel. Basically, he does what I do, except far more professionally. He's like he's an expert that I suppose I'm an expert in my own right, but he's on another level. Rob, he's a legend. Big fan of his. Big fan. You should check out his. If you're subscribing to my piddly little channel with my limited nerd knowledge, you should really subscribe to Atomic Snack Bar. Yeah, because he's got some amazing stuff to show you. I like to think that what I can offer from my UK perspective is a lot of the UK nerd stuff, which is why I try to do quite a bit of that on my channel. It's like UK centric kind of programming, because I know that the American people that are watching, that make up the majority of the people that watch my channel, are from America. I like to show them something that they maybe haven't seen.
There's something that needs to be done.
I'm a piddly wee channel.
Not the dragon, the monster.
Well, it's no a muckle channel, is it?
I'm sorry, you'll have to peel it loose.
Oh, his friend's been shot.
Take the lick. Throw it in.
This always reminds me a little bit of the Monty Python scene thing, you know, where he's like, it's like, nah, it's alright, you go on. I'm fine here. You.
Listen to me. You're not going to die.
Like, it's a funny thing. I know that every week I shoot myself in the foot by, like, basically starting out my episode by saying, right, here are these far better content creators than me that you should check out. That's how I start off every single episode. Here are these far better content creators that you should be watching instead of me. And then I do the rest of my episode. I'm a masochist. Like I say, I'm not looking for great success or anything. It's just... Okay, you take care. Have fun. Have fun watching the epic ones rather than this backwater hick from the northeast of Scotland. I have spent like the last 8 years properly hurting myself and focusing purely on nerdy pursuits though. Everything from like Hema to movies. So like I've got the credits for doing this. My friend Jaime actually had to tell me. This is how little I know. I was like I was like not wanting to be a pest or a nuisance to people, and I didn't want, like, back when I was doing my uploads every single day rather than once a week, I didn't want to be annoying people, and I was like, Jaime, should I say to people, turn off your notifications? And he's like, dude, that's like suicide. That's like saying I don't want to chat. I was like, I don't even understand what I'm doing. I just don't want to be a nuisance. Do I tell them to turn off their notifications? He's like, you don't ever tell them to turn off their... You tell them to you tell them like and subscribe things. Like, no, I'm never going to be doing that. That's not something I'm ever going to do. Well, I did tonight, but it was on a one-on-one basis. It was just because I was having a good old conversation there about the fortress. I'm gonna have to check out Greasy Strangler as well on his recommendation. Robert Musson. I'll remember the name because he was in the know. I like chatting to people in the know. Because there's not too many of them up where I live, I'll tell you what. I've got my mate Deadpool Collector, he's into some nerdy stuff, but it's always good to have more people to talk to about, like, this kind of thing. You know. Nerdy movies about dragons and stuff. Normally I would have updated my music playlist by now, but it's kind of a surprise, and I didn't want to put out my music playlist until I put out my surprise that I've set up for after the live stream to celebrate the live stream, because it's kind of what I've looked up for us is something highly specific to this, because I kind of feel like this is a movie. Less said the better. I'll leave it till the end. Enjoy the film. He's about to go in to the dragon's cave. I'm talking over it. Yeah, it makes such a difference, doesn't it? You know, having good company to watch this stuff with. I've spent years watching this stuff alone, and these live streams, like, that I've literally just started doing. This is it's technically my third live stream, but it's my second proper official one. My first one was kind of like a trial run that I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't have any plan for it or anything. I was just kind of like wanting to hang out with friends and talk to people that I'd met since I'd started the channel a few months back. And yeah, it was fun, and so I decided to start doing live watch-alongs of my proto episodes, which include movies. And just now we're on to Dragon Slayer, episode 4, proto episode 4. The proto episodes were made up of, like, the piecemeal bits that I had been doing up until that point. This entire channel has been kind of spur of the moment. None of it was really planned ahead of time. It's all, I've been making this channel by the seat of my pants, but it's been going quite well. I did I was given a video for my 3-month anniversary by a fan of the channel, a friend of mine and a fan of the channel, and he did an amazing job of just showing how wild the last 3 months has been for me. I've been up to all sorts. He put like a compilation video together, Jaime, of like little snippets over the last 3 months of stuff that I'd been up to, and shorts that I'd been releasing, and because I only started doing any of this about 3 months ago. It was like the end of May that I began. Such a good film. I've talked all the way through it. I'm sorry, folks. Like I say, it makes a big difference, though, doesn't it? Having people to talk to about this stuff, you know. Now that we're living in the future, when I can talk to you face to face like this. You love Scotland and my accent. You're Polish. Thank you. Thank you very much. Freedom! The worst thing is, and it's a good movie, but most people don't realise that that's a fantasy movie, and the true story of William Wallace is quite different from the movie, but he was a real person, though. I had a friend recently that I had to tell him that that he was a real person, that he really existed, that it wasn't like the whole thing was a fantasy. He's based on a real historical person. They've got a statue of William Wallace up in Aberdeen. The man, the real man, not a statue of Mel Gibson. Man, that would age like fine milk, wouldn't it? Eh, a statue of Mel Gibson. Oh, walk in theatre exhibition 50 cents. That'd be awesome, dude. I would, Cyber Couch. I would watch the hell out of that. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. That would age like fine milk, wouldn't it? If somebody had erected a statue of him instead of the actual William Wallace. But that statue of William Wallace had been there for an awful lot longer than the movie Braveheart. We didn't have to worry about it being like we don't do retro thing. Enough of Scottish history has been lost already. We had the Romans wiping out the Druids, and then we had the clearances, and we've had an awful lot of stuff happen to wipe out Scottish history. And you know what they say about history? It's written by the victors. So any time that we've been whomped by invaders, whether it be Saxons or Normans or whoever it was that was deciding to invade, whenever we've been whooped, we've just lost part of our history and they've written it for us. And we've always been written as illiterate savages with no art and no culture and just a bunch of barbarians. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Oh, she'll take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. For me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond.
Musician?
I think I prefer O Flower of Scotland myself. Do you know the secret of the... Do you know the secret of O Flower of Scotland? There are hidden lyrics in there that we don't normally thingy for our national anthem, but would you be interested to hear the full version that we normally keep hidden for the most part? Oh, so you know what the cheer is in the middle of it? Proud Edward's Army. You know what comes after that, do you? Oh, flower of Scotland, when will we see your likes again? Who fought and died for a wee bit hill and glen and stood against them? Proud Edward's army, bastards, and sent them homewards to think again. Those days are o'er now, and in the past they must remain. For we have won victory to be a nation again and stood against them. Proud Edward's army, bastards, and sent them homeward to think again. Like when we're doing it on TV, we normally leave out a part of that. But that's our national anthem. Like I say, swearing is everywhere in Scotland. It's part of the language. If you're offended by bad language, don't come to Scotland. You'd be as well going to Australia. You know what I mean? For bad language, if you're easily offended, don't ever come to Scotland or Australia. God blimey, mate. Would it be easier if I talked to you in an English accent, Gav? Would that be easier for you, mate? Because I can do that, you know. I can change my accent. Maybe something more Yorkshire. A Yorkshire? All right. Cool, blimey. Ooh, core blimey. Oh, what's that song?
What would you have of us?
Ooh, core blimey. My gran used to sing a song that was like, that had ooh, core blimey in it. Oh, the only one I can think of at the moment is I wish I was a bobby, a big fat bobby, to wash my mother's lobby wi' washing soda. When the soda melted, I got my bottom scalp it, and by gum I felt it, a big fat bobby. No? Anyone know that one?
A knife in the belly, arrow in the chest.
A bobby is a policeman, by the way.
I would as soon dispatch you as I
Just for using with a dirty mind, Nibs.
and commands out of
Mind you, that is the point of the song, is that there's a double meaning to it. They knew in wartime. Like, if you've ever seen Stick a Blackpool Rock by...
Behold, eggs fit for a king.
I'm talking through this movie again. Stick a Blackpool Rock by George Formby.
Seen a table.
That's an incredibly rude song. You know what I mean? Is that a stick of Blackpool rock in your pocket kind of job? You know, it's a very rude song. Mind you, so is Am I Cleaning Windows?
Mensa.
If you think about the lyrics to, or When I'm Cleaning Windows, George Formby is incredibly rude. This is a song from like the 1930s, 1940s, and one of the lyrics are, the bridegroom, he is doing fine. I'd rather have his job than mine when I'm cleaning windows. What kind of job could a bridegroom be having on his wedding night while he's looking in through the window? What kind of job could it be? I'd rather have his job than mine. It was an incredibly rude song, but because it's from a certain period of time and it sounds so sweet.
Tell me, the landslide. It was accomplished this
The bridegroom he is doing fine. You know what I mean? It all sounds so upbeat and thingy, but it's an incredibly rude song. It's pretty much pornographic, that one.
He was my brother.
There is a slapper on the scene. She's more like 80 than 18.
Man at arms. When he ascended the throne, the dragon was unbridled.
She drops her dress and then
Knew when it might strike next.
she drops her drawers and then the blinds and then drops off her never minds. You know what I mean? It was so rude. Do you remember the funny phrase of Ewan McGregor? It's shite being Scottish. We're the lowest of the low. Some hates English. We don't. They're just wankers. We're colonised by the wankers. Dude, there's so much fucking truth in that. And you want to know what else, man? I was talking about this the other day. I was just watching a thing where they were interviewing people in the street about, are you proud to be Scottish? Or are you proud to be British? You know, like about your nationality and your national identity. How do you identify? And there are people going, oh, I'm proud to be British. And there are people going, oh, no, I don't agree with British colonisation. And I don't like the way that the English have colonised. And we've been sucked into that colonisation thing. And we wouldn't have been... all kinds of interesting points. And then the very, very final guy was a young fella. And they go, are you proud to be Scottish or British? And he goes, looks up the street one way, looks up the street the other, and goes, aye, have you seen the place? It's all a bit shit, isn't it? What's to be fucking proud of?
Children will die.
That pretty much sums it up, people. You know, like-
Might live. I created the lottery. Me. And from the moment it began, the dragon
she was only 7. Yeah. So, yeah, you know what I mean. It's been a while since I played it, and the second verse has always been one that I learned to do the first verse well, and then the second verse and everything. Because I'm a ukulele player myself. I don't know if you've picked that up during the live stream, but I do play ukulele. It's part of what I do on the channel to entertain my new friends. Yeah. Like I say, I need to have a cursory look at the lyrics and it'll be stuck in my head, but I've been playing the ukulele for 5 years, and When I'm Cleaning Windows was honestly like the third or the fourth song that I learned. But I haven't played it an awful lot since, so I'm a bit out of practice with our Am I Cleaning Windows. My friend asked me to play it the other week on the channel, and like I say, I've played... The only times that I've played it have been on the live streams, the last couple of live streams I've done, which have been like a week and a month apart, you know, respectively. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a. I'll have a little crack at it at the end of the stream. I was thinking what song we'll end the stream with, so I'll give when I'm cleaning windows a crack. Will I? Cyber Couch. Tutti Frutti on Rudy. I should learn Tutti Frutti as well. That's another good one. Like I say, I've played 3 songs tonight that I just learned over the last couple of days, so. And the Twist and Shout and Pretty Fly for a White Guy and Better Than a Dream. So that's 3 new songs to add to the list of things that I've taught myself to play over the last 5 years. I learned to play everything by ear. Unfortunately, tutorials aren't much use to me because I don't know what chords are. Like, I don't know what the names of the chords are that I'm playing. I've learned everything by ear.
You don't have to pretend. Not to me, not down here. Everyone knows how this choosing works. The families with money, royal connections. You participated in a lot.
Doing some Violent Femmes, yeah. Well, who was it that suggested that I do Pretty Fly for a White Guy the other on the last stream? Because that's why I've learned. It's because somebody on the last stream said do Pretty Fly for a White Guy, and I was like, I'll learn that one. Oh well. That's another thing that I've enjoyed about doing these live streams. Is like it's been an inspiration. You just never know where your next inspiration will come from, and.
Father, did you know that some families have paid bribes to stay out of the lottery?
Nonsense. By the power of this amulet, justly wielded by my hand in accordance with the laws of Earl, now led, be thou gone. I'm burnt!
Have you ever kept my name off the lottery list?
Yep. You cheating scumbag. Keeping his daughter out the lottery.
There's been a loose tongue here somewhere, sire.
I learned it yesterday.
Answer my question.
That's like the 4th time I've played it through. Eh? Like just now on the channel, like on the live stream when I played it. That's like the 4th time I've ever played it. So if it seems rough as you know why, it's because I've literally just learned it. So little bit of practice and I'll have it down pat, Pretty Fly. Because it's a fun one to play, and I feel like I've managed to put my own spin on it again. And I like it when I can put some of myself into songs that I like. Oh, cool. No worries. Well, the movie's halfway through now. We're 52 minutes, 21 seconds into Dragon Slayer, everyone. I can't believe it. Holy shit, I've just looked at the thing. I've got 12 likes. How does that keep on happening on the live streams? Like, I get more likes on these than I do in the thing. Not that, like I say, it's not something that drives me or anything, but it's an indicator people are liking it. But a lot of people must watch the live streams, obviously. Yeah. Oh, 13. Oh. Lucky 13. He asked for a 13, but they drew a 31. Nice and hearts and one is the loneliest number that there's ever been. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. I know that one. Oh, hey, buddy. How's things going over with Billy? She doing okay? The trolls out in force tonight? She's good. Cool. I've got an awful lot of respect for Billy. I think I'm glad she's got somebody like you looking out for her pickle, eh? You're a good man. Like I say, all of this is new to me. Even having a troll is a novelty at this point, because I'm so new to it. Yeah. Fair enough. Not with you about. Sniper. You're some guy. Honestly, this guy is so good. He'll take down like a troll before they've even like popped up on my stream. Like I don't even have a chance to see what degenerate bullshit they've been saying before Pickles gotten rid of them. He's a good guy. But go make sure that she's okay. I'm fine, dude. I mean, I don't want you missing my stream or anything, but you can always watch me anytime. I keep mine up. I know that Billy doesn't always do that, so. Who all recognises him? That's right, it's the Emperor. It's Palpatine himself. Any fans of Star Wars? That was Palpatine getting toasted by a dragon. Unlimited power didn't help him there, did it? The dragon still toasted his arse. Where was his force lightning then? Unlimited power. How good are the effects? How good is the dragon in this? Just... This is like pre-CGI. This was all done with models and puppets and it looks so good. It's so much more convincing than a lot of the CGI BS that you get these days. That looks like it's a computer generated image with no shadow, no light, no nothing. They just did it different back in the 80s, you know what I mean? Do I have CDs? What, do I have, do you mean like record? No, I'm not a professional or anything. I just only started doing this a couple of months ago as a hobby for fun. Like, putting my music out on YouTube. I'm not a professional or anything. I'm just having fun with some friends. I'm flattered to think that you think I could do an album. I'm nowhere near talented enough. There are, like I say, one of the things that I do on my channel is point out amazing content creators. And my content creator this week was Freakbase. If you want to listen to some epic music, go check out Freakbase. He's only just started up on YouTube, but he's a legend. His first 2 albums were produced by Bootsy Collins, who, if you don't know who Bootsy Collins is, go check out Parliament. These guys were the godfathers of funk. We would not have funk as we know it today were it not for Bootsy Collins. And Bootsy Collins produced Freakbase's first 2 albums. So I highly recommend you check out his channel. if you're looking for great music. I'm just doing this for fun. And who knows how long I'll be doing it for. But Freak Bass, he's a legend. Go check him out. You feel bad now? Why do you feel bad? Don't feel bad, bro.
Forged a weapon.
Nobody's but hurt here. No, I'm not a professional. What about Zan? Zan? Oh, Zanzibar, yeah. Got you. Zan. Zanzibar. Zanzibar. I love the name, by the way.
It's beautiful, but I never had the nerve to use it.
I should play Friend Like Me, shouldn't I? Eh, from Aladdin.
That won't make any difference. What you want to kill
Shazala Zaddy had 1,000 tails. Eh?
No one so much as even scratched it.
She's right. I'll need the amulet.
Open sesame. You're listening to Queen. Awesome. Have you seen Dragon Slayer before, Pickle? You're a younger gentleman. Have you seen Dragon Slayer? Because if you haven't, I highly recommend that you check this film out at some point. It is free in my playlist. You won't have copyright restrictions. You'll be able to watch this one. Highly recommend you check this film out at some point, dude, because it's a badass film. Yeah, it's a badass film. It's such a good film. And it's got one of the best on-screen dragons ever. Like, forget your CGI dragons that look like they're flipping cartoon. This has the best dragons you will ever see on screen. Or up there. Definitely top 5. Because there have been some films that have put some money into their dragons and... But even things like famous ones that had like quote unquote good dragons, like Dragonheart with Sean Connery and oh flip, what's his name? It's gone out my head. He's in Inner Space. Help me. It's on the tip of my... Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid is who I'm thinking of. Where were you, chat? There's only 3 of you in chat. It's not really fair to hold 3 people accountable for not remembering Dennis Quaid's name. I'm probably the biggest nerd out of the 4 of us. Or 5 of us now. Yeah, I'll be putting that one up at some point as well. Don't worry. I'll be making people aware of that little gem that is free on YouTube. Oh no, it's not gotten to that point, has it? If I could tab you some, I would done. Sorry. You're scraping the bowl.
Now, my countrymen, hear me. Behold, for I am chosen.
It's still the middle of the day for you.
I shall
Surely there's a dispensary open somewhere.
I shall lay down my life for
Oh, okay, that's okay.
I shall go
As long as you're not dry.
for the love of our king and
I know what I'll do. I'll play one of my songs, will I? At the end as well. I'll do a couple of songs at the end, why not? We're having fun. Dreamscape, I know that one. That's already on my thing. Stephen King. I'm with you. I like I say, dude, you and I, we're gonna enjoy. We're gonna have some fun this year while I'm making this channel. There's a few things that I think that we've got a similar taste in movies.
the name is Princess Elspeth Ophelas.
But it just bugs me so much that this amazing stuff is free and available on YouTube. But YouTube never feeds it into people's algorithms. You always need to look for it, don't you?
No, the good horse trick has misspoken.
You're a fan of it as well? Yeah, I'll definitely be playing it later this year then.
Whose name I can't make out. We will destroy this time.
No!
For the most part, I'm going to be trying to keep to like a couple of movies, a couple of TV series, and a couple of animated things for an episode. You know, that's pretty much going to be the format. But I will be doing specials, like my fantasy and my sci-fi special that I did, where I'll just go hog wild and do my best to keep the playlist under 100 videos, you know, for the episode. And when I say 100 videos, it's not all 100 movies. I do like adverts and little short films and stuff like that, you know, like padding to make it like a week's worth of viewing, you know what I mean?
Actually, is this? The lottery is invalid.
Good people. It is true that my name appears on all the lots. This does not invalidate the lottery. It certifies it.
Yeah, finally.
Addresses an injustice. I have learnt that my name has been kept from jeopardy in all the drawings in the past. Therefore, I have substituted my name for yours, for the risk that over the years you have taken. And
I do have the documentary for this set up right after this movie, but we're not going to be watching the documentary tonight, I'm afraid, because like I say, we added an additional hour onto the stream, which it's a long time to ask anybody to sit and watch anything. Oh, damn, you're back. Is Billy okay? Is she still streaming? I'll just have a wee check on her.
You. Tyrion. Surely you'll do something. If not for me.
Yeah, it was only an hour ago she started screaming. Go check on Billy, make sure she's okay,
Duty is
folks. Because I worry about Billy.
Don't go for all that.
There's some mean people out there. Yeah, I just checked.
If you want to fight, at least give me a weapon. I think not.
Like I say, I really appreciate you having you here popping in. It's really lovely of both of you, but like I say, Billy needs you a lot more than I do.
I've always had the greatest admiration for the black arts.
There are some hurtful, mean people out there.
Mysterious spells. I didn't think it'd be necessary. Vermitrax is an old dragon, and that I thought was the beauty of my plan.
Their mottos are choose meanness.
Live to see the end of it.
Not the way that I like to be, personally. So go keep an eye on Billy.
Sir, I beg you consider what you're doing. Give him that. He'll destroy everything you've built.
He shall have it. It's my daughter. Save her, I beg you.
She plays accordion. Yeah, you do. You're a sniper. And everyone appreciates it. You're
That princess.
a genuine super mod.
She surprised me. Elspeth. Her name's Elspeth. Good and hot. That's not the kind of fire we...
Billy was one of my first ever content creator recommendations. It was her that gave me the inspiration and the courage to live stream.
What is that then?
Hey.
Hermeticam,
Hello, traveler treasure.
flammis.
Tejas? Am I pronouncing that right? Or am I butchering it with my Scottish tongue and my dyslexic brain? Yeah, she's actually incredibly talented. The thing is, she gets a lot of stick because she's trans, so she's all the bullshit that you'd expect, you know, like, oh, is that a dude in a dress? And she's one of the sweetest souls on YouTube. She's such a kind, sweet person. My whole thing of choose kindness, I got that from her. Choose kindness and stay curious. That I changed it from be your own guru to choose kindness because I thought it was a far better message, and it was her that inspired me to take that as my sign off line, because I think it's a beautiful message, and I think you should go follow Billy and join our Discord when you do, because they're a lovely group as well. You know how I was saying Discord can be overwhelming and there are groups that are thinking, it's like going to a bar. Do you know what I mean? Discord. That's it. I'm analog. You know what I mean? I'm analog generation. For me, the feeling of going into a new Discord group is like walking into a new bar. It's a totally different group of people. It's totally different vibes. Some of them are big banging places where you can't get a word in edgeways because the streams are going so fast and everything. And some of them it's only like a couple of people hanging out at the bar. You know what I mean? That's what Discord's like, but everyone in Awesome Billy's Discord has been really, really lovely. I'm one of the older ones there. I realised that after talking to Pickle and him telling me he was a young guy. I was like, is everyone here young? And I realised, oh, everyone. I thought it would be a group of older people listening to the accordion, but no, it's young people are into the accordion as well, which is lovely. I'm happy to hear it. What, in our Discord? Yeah, it's still relatively quiet. I've only got like 28 or something. There's not many in my Discord. Hey, Robert, you're back. I was just talking about you. I was saying that your taste in films is, wow, chef's kiss.
Very well.
Oh, the film's drawing to a close. I love this bit where she makes the shield out of the dragon scales, the fire-resistant shield. Yes, I love this.
You know, you're an idiot. You're going to die tonight.
In fact, you know the computer game Monster Hunter? I'm pretty sure that they were inspired by that, the way that she makes a shield out of dragon scales.
Thank you.
Another thing.
Can I do the last hour again? Dude, luckily for you, I am a budget time travel Scotsman, because it's all wibbly wobbly timey wimey. When this stream ends, I'll be making it public, so you'll be able to go back in time and catch the whole last hour. It's not a problem. And there's not long left. And like I say, at the end of this stream, I've got a little bit of a surprise lined up. Yep. And like I say, apart from it also being July, I worked something out which kind of freaked me out because I didn't think I would ever understand the dot. But I've realised that when you're watching me in the playback, like right now I'm talking to you from 6 hours in the future because I'm in Scotland. Or, Robert, are you from the UK, did you say?
Sorcerer's apprentice.
Are you a UK viewer right now, or are you one of my American viewers?
The dragon will be worse than ever.
No, Nottingham. You're a UK guy. Well, in that case, you're up late too. Then I might leave it for another night, but I still have a surprise to put up. But I was thinking of maybe doing a second live stream tonight covering my surprise, but it is getting awfully late. I don't want to keep anyone up past their bedtimes. It's midweek.
I am in love.
On Friday, I'll be streaming again and that'll be episode 5 and 6. Maybe do a quick quiz. Sounds like a plan. Do you wish to quiz me? Get my credentials down? Like I say, I'm a big old Buffy fan. If I was doing Mastermind, I would probably pick Buffy as my... Anything for like... What was the name of the magic shop in the town square? It was the Magic Box. What was it sitting outside the thing? It was a little green monster that had gummy sweets in it. How did Cordelia have her coffee? Cinnamon chocolate, half calf, non-fat, extra foam. What was Angel's first original name? Liam. Do you need more? I'm a nerd. Like I say, I'm a full-on nerd. What kind of quiz would you like? Yeah, I'm a proper nerd. Yeah, no. And not just like about Buffy. Like I say, if I was on Mastermind, that would be a nice easy one for me. Because I pretty much know all 7 series verbatim. But I'm a nerd about everything. I'm a jack of all trades. I'm jealous, yeah. Liam. Liam was his name when he was human. And William the Bloody, also known as Spike, he got his name not because of driving railroad spikes through his victims' head. That was his later thing. William the Bloody came from his bloody awful poetry, which is... I love that. As a sensitive soul myself, I appreciate the humour in that one. William the Bloody. No, it's because of his poetry. It was bad when he was human.
Most impressive. Can you use it?
No! Stop! Tyrion is right! This is our only hope!
Oh, I love this fight scene. This is the only, like, proper, like, fight scene in the movie. But it's so cool to finally see, like, a spear against a sword. It's just not something that you see. Unfortunately, he doesn't use it like he should. He uses it like it's a sword when he should use it like a spear. Just snooker cue that thing into him. Yeah? Snooker cue it. That's how a spear should be used. Well, it's one of the ways.
This is no one-air.
Like I say, I'm a big old nerd. I'm a hematist as well. I actually considered making this a Hema channel for a little while. Doing something a bit like Fandabby Dozy that concentrated on like martial arts and outdoor survival. Because those are other things that I'm interested in as well that I've never really even really discussed on the channel that much. I mean, I've talked about my love of Hema because they were my content creator recommendations one week. Was a group of Hematists, but Hema, sorry, is historical European martial arts. I've realised looking back over my video from the other week that I never once mentioned what Hema was. It stands for Historical European Martial Arts. Every vampire says they were at Woodstock. I was actually at Woodstock. I fed off a flower person and watched the next several hours watching my hand move. Yeah. Is that the line you were thinking of, by any chance? I'm a full-on nerd. I am. Do you want me to quote any of the Do you want me to quote any of the lines from Silence? That one was a deep cut for you. Dude, yeah, I know them all. I know the names of the episodes. I'm like a... You know how you get Trekkies? Well, I'm like that with Buffy. I mean, and I love Star Trek. I love Star Trek as much as the next nerd. I love Star Wars as much as the next nerd. But Buffy holds a special place in my heart for me. There's just something about that entire show that spoke to me. Like, I was at the right age, you know what I mean? I was 16, 17 when Buffy came out. And so they were all like my age, they were all like my age, you know? And I really related strongly to that show, and still do, in a lot of ways. if I'm being completely honest. Time for a top up. Time for some tea. Eh? X-Files was a great show. Did you watch the new one, the reboot, the X-Files, like the mini series that they did? I thought that was really funny. I thought it was good. I'm so gutted that it seems to have like just not gone anywhere. Didn't want to either. Oops. You missed out. They're amazing shows. I just missed one of my favourite bits there, where he kills the baby dragons. That sounds sick, doesn't it? My favourite bit's when he kills the babies. But it is, it's such a good bit of the film. It's like... And it's not like they're all cute babies, they're fucking hellspawn. Look at them, they're hideous. New Quantum Leap. I tried getting into the new Quantum Leap and it was okay, but it wasn't the original, and I kept on waiting for Sam to turn up. I know that's tragic, but there's every opportunity for Sam to turn up. And I got like 8 episodes in or something, there was still no sign of him, so... Buffy and Angel were great shows. I know you don't think... Oh, by the way, I'm like fully caught up on Plebs at this point. I've got like 2 episodes left and I've watched everything this week. I totally binge watched it. Oh! You haven't seen the new one? The soldiers are... You have to watch that one, Nibs. It'll break your heart at the end. It's so good. You're gonna love it. It's got a heartbreaking twist at the end, though. Yeah, I've binge watched it myself this week. I've got things that I should be doing. I'm putting together a channel these days. I'm looking out stuff on to edit into playlists, movies and adverts and TV shows, and I've got stuff to do, and instead I've been watching Plebs. But it's so funny. Salve Grumio. Alright, landlord. Alright, landlord. That's more like it, says. Alright, landlord. I've just realised Grumio has permanent bass face, doesn't he? It's like he's listening to a badass bass riff. Like he's listening to freak bass. Grumio. All the time in his head. It's the only way he could keep that going all the time. The floor and the judges have to try it. That sounds funny. I've seen plenty of British Bake Off. I'm a huge Noel Fielding fan. So like I was a fan of the Bake Off before he took over, like when it was Mel and Sue doing it. But adding Noel has just brought it to a whole new level for me, because he's my kind of guy. You know, he's one of us, Gooble gabble. He's one of us, Noel. Yeah. Perma bass face. Alright, landlord. Salve Grumio. Now you say it makes you laugh when foreigners do American accents. What about when foreigners do other foreign accents. I can do passable French. Or German. Or Russian. This dragon is so fucking awesome. Even the bit where it like nuzzles its dead baby and stuff. It's like, that's a puppet. It's a puppet with glass eyes. And they used a trick where they like reflected light into the eyes to give it emotion, and it works. Like you can see like just the way that they get the light to catch the eyes of the puppet. You can see the sadness and then the rage take over. Look, this is it. Here. Happening at the moment. I'll turn the... Yeah, this look. That look in its eyes. Doesn't that just say it all? Like, that's a puppet. It's a puppet. It's so good, this film. Who needed CGI? All it took was creativity and passion for a project, you know? That's why like, so many people get worried about AI, and it's like, AI is great, but at the end of the day, it's a tool. You know, you need creativity. I hate this. I hate this. Ever since I was a kid, it's a vestigial thing, this hatred of this scene, because it makes total sense as an adult, but as a kid, I just used to hate that he'd lost his spear. You know what I mean? Have a similar pattern? Yeah, I've got like crows on my window. I have crows and moons. Hey, pickle! You in a pickle pickle? Is it Billy in a pickle? Dark Crystal was awesome, and that new series was awesome, and the fact that it never got a second season broke me. That was one of my favourite shows that year. The Dark Crystal Jim Henson remake. That was like a prequel to Dark Crystal. I'm just a worm. Hang on. Check this out. I know this is a live stream. I should be paying attention to the movie, but I want to show you something. In my bag here. Let's see. See it? Hello. Hello. I'm just a worm. Got that one. Oh, there's this one as well. Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I've got a few good pins on there. Crafting, because murder is wrong.
If it is,
Hello, I'm just a worm.
that's the only good we've done. Let's not lose that too. Galen? She's right. What kind of life we have here? Magicians.
Sorry about that.
It's all fading from the
Right,
world.
what can I say?
Dying out. That makes me happy. That means the dragon will be dying too. something from
I
your
do.
father.
You saw him. I just showed you him.
You want me to wear this?
How can I do?
And Inigo Montoya. Princess Bride fan as well. You know what the thing that gets me is, like I say, I'm a hematist, and you see that scene in Princess Bride where they're doing a duel and they're talking about the sword masters. What's really funny is I know what they're talking about now, and what they're talking about, they're talking absolute bollocks. Neither of the sword masters that they're referring to have anything to do with the styles. Like Fiore is an expert in the long sword. They're fighting with rapiers. Do you know what I mean? And they're talking about, oh yeah, I see you have studied your Fiore. It's like, how would you know? Because he's using a rapier. He's not using a longsword. It's a totally different kind of sword. So like, it's kind of ruined it for me. Like, the more that I've learned about the reality of swordsmanship, I got into it because I love fantasy. You know? I got into Hema because I loved fantasy. And then the more that I've learned about it, the more that it's kind of ruined fantasy stuff for me. Is your cousin Angus podography? I could well know him. No, I'm. Have you seen Podge and Rog? That was a suggestion on my channel earlier this week. That's in my playlist.
We can slay this dragon with song and prayer. If
Podge
we
and
but
Rog.
join
Have you
together
seen
in
that?
faith, we shall live.
If you want some good Celtic humour, go check that out. It's from our cousins across the water in Ireland, Podge and Rog.
I won't let you kill yourself!
Oh, he's your friend from Edinburgh.
He couldn't
Right,
go.
got you.
He knew he couldn't make the journey, so he had us make it.
No, I'm afraid I've hermited myself away for like the last 8 years, so the chances of me knowing anybody these days. If you the best time for me to have asked me a question like that would have been 20 years ago when I knew hundreds of people when I was a man about town, and quite a popular one if I do say so myself. Once upon a time I was cool. I know it's hard to believe now, but there was a time.
Stay close.
You know I know him. Angus Podge.
All right, wait here.
Pidgormy. It couldn't be Gorney, could it? Sometimes we only ever know each other by nicknames, you know what I mean? Like, most folk here don't know me as, like, MrRay or Ray, or it's Oz that folk tend to call me up here. But that's just because it's a nickname that I've gotten stuck with. So I might well know him by a nickname, but with a name like Pidgorny, it could be Gorney. But I've only ever known one Gorney, and I don't think his name is Angus. I might be wrong though. He just didn't strike me as an Angus.
magos, ec terra mortuorum.
You're back. I thank the powers that made me.
Glad to see you too. You didn't bring along anything to eat by any chance?
Food?
But come along. There's much to do.
No, please. I thought I was a sorcerer. I'm not. I thought I had power. I don't. You said to be strong. I wasn't.
But you were, my boy, you were. And you'll be stronger yet.
Thou art baptized in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. And may the Lord lead us from darkness and demons.
Right, well that's nice. It's good to know. That's cool. We'll do that tonight then.
Dark hole. Dark hole room.
Oh, there's 5 people watching now. Wow, this poll's getting kinda heated.
This is Valerian.
I know, I remember.
This film's almost
The girl
done.
who came to us as a boy. There's something you must do.
Anything.
Yeah, I love Christian Slater too.
I want you
And it's a particularly
to
pertinent film. Like, the whole message of this film, it's just what I'm doing now. You know what I mean?
along with
And it's a film I've loved my entire life. It's another one of those influential movies. Watched it when I was about 15, 16, you know what I mean? Malleable mind.
you must send me back. You'll know the time.
I hope you enjoyed my
Act while life is
my Christian Slater fix with cuffs the other night. That was my movie suggestion. Oh, shit, no, I'm giving things away. That's this week. Oops. You're getting some Christian Slater this week. I've given it away. That's gonna be one of my movies this week. Cuffs. Great film. Gave it away. Excuse me one moment, I'll be right back. Dear me, that tenants is going through me. Oh, I'm going to tell you a Scottish joke that should actually make sense to you. How do I get rid of that now? Oh, well. Pretty much everyone's looking forward to Pump Up the Volume then. Well, in that case, after I end this stream, I'll be making Pump Up the Volume public in my playlist as a separate independent movie. It'll be a playlist in its own right, Pump Up the Volume. And I'll do a watch along for that after the stream. I'll do it as a separate stream. I'll end this one and then I'll start up again and we'll watch Pump Up the Volume, because I feel like the spirit of that movie is very much like, the message of it is more relevant today than ever. We don't need like pirate radio stations and Radio Shack to do this anymore. It's what we're doing. This is what I'm doing just now, is getting my message out there. Check this shit out. Yeah? How cool is that dragon? It is the best dragon ever. Well, how about now? There we go. Just found a setting and it had a mic turned off. I thought that might be it. Much better. With the gift of sound and vision. Even this bit, you see where the king comes in and claims the I have slayed the dragon. You know, there's actually like a lot of like political stuff going on in this movie that it just completely went over my head as a kid when I was watching this film. Like the relevance of the king taking the claim of slaying the dragon and everything. I just never understood that, how pertinent it is.
Arise, children of the lords. Forsake forevermore the pagan history. The time superstition to the past. Rejoice in the true power of the Christian. All hail! Cassiodorus Rex! Dragon Slayer!
We good.
You miss Ulrich
Yes,
Yeah.
and the amulet.
that too.
I don't. I'm glad it's gone. You may not be a sorcerer, Galen Bradwell, but that doesn't matter. Not to me.
I know. I just wish
What?
we had a horse.
Right, I'm just trying to remember what were the songs that I was going to play at the end. I said there were going to be 2 songs that I'd play. Such a good film. Even the soundtrack to it's good. Like. In fact, I've got a feeling that this might have been used in one of the Ewoks movies, this song. I might be wrong. You wanted Pretty Fly for a White Guy again. It is on at the start of this, but I'll do it again for you, Nibs. Why am I pausing this? There's no point in me pausing it. Right, we're going to be skipping right past the thing, and then I've got a curious diary. I'm kind of curious as to what I've got to say, really, but...
Hey everyone, I've brought you down to lovely River Bogey again.
River Bogey?
My curious diary. The video journal record that I've been making of my early foray just now into YouTube content creation.
It's weird for me watching this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, way more than, like, when I'm just trying to entertain people. When I'm talking about what's going on, it feels weird for me.
What's been happening just over the last
We're not well known for opening up about our feelings in Scotland, so...
so much longer. This all started with a video, DuckTales, that I really only expected 1 or 2 people to see from the Nostalgia Street.
I'm not wrong. Past me is getting that one right.
We had been joking around and
Nothing to be too embarrassed about yet, I suppose.
I had like an unbelievable response to that video. Within a couple of days it achieved 1,000 views easy, and I was just absolutely taken aback by that. And in part just to see if it was a fluke or...
If it's members of my family watching this after I've died or something and they're thinking, they're wanting my comments on this, I don't know, I'm being pretty much honest about it. All I can say is that I feel kind of embarrassed and cringy watching myself back. Where in Scotland are you from? You're from Glasgow, alright pal. I'm from the northeast of Scotland, I'm Aberdeenshire. We're Doric speakers up here, bud. Aye, aye, fit like these your days. More than, aye, it's pure dead brilliant, man. See, we've got different regional dialects up here in Scotland. All my American fans that are watching. There are several different dialects of Scots up here, and the type that I call the kind that we tend to speak in the region that I live in is called Doric. So we're hard to understand for even other Scottish people.
I want to be passionate about the things that I'm passionate about. I want to learn
What?
about other things.
Pickle
that other
returned.
people are passionate about and share those passions
You're a
with
Ouija.
other
Aye, most of my family are from down near Ayrshire, like that. My mother's side of the family, they're Ayrshire. So don't worry, I'd get on fine.
Well,
Eh.
that's about it.
What's
I
that?
changed the
What's that you're on
channel
about?
name again.
Aye, no, nah, don't worry, I'd get on fine down in Glasgow. I've got enough family down there.
I changed it initially because I didn't.
Hey man, if you understand Paisley or something, hey, hang on, I better explain this to all these folk. Paisley, to quote Frankie Boyle, Paisley took a knock recently when when a village in Africa decided to do a concert to raise awareness for the people of Paisley. Hey,
That was one of the things that I wanted to.
we're a third world country out here.
Yeah, this isn't going to be a short. This is going to be a long form video for anybody that's like really interested in the channel. Subscribers now, and the fact that that's happened, I find that the thing that's the most hard to take in. Not that so many random people just watched it, but the people have chosen
Dude,
to subscribe.
you want to know something? Earlier in my channel, I put up Garth Marenghi's Dark Place for the Americans to watch because of the episode Scotch Mist. And you know that bit at the end where Richard Ayoade is like, Scotland's a third world country, and I think most of them would admit it themselves. That was about as fair a poke as an Englishman can take, is it? You know, it's like, we'll admit we're a third world country, you know?
So far, I want to get to know them better and like have them share their passions and interests with me, so that I can share their passions and interests with the world. This isn't just my channel. This is kind of our channel in many ways because.
Yeah, it is our channel. I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for you guys watching, so thank you everyone.
Everyone that you're not alone.
Yeah, David, you know what I'm saying, aye man? Aye pal, you've got me.
Are wonderful and amazing, and it's just worth keeping on digging down the rabbit hole.
Aye, I should put on some chewing the fat for these boys, shouldn't I, eh? These ladies and gentlemen watching in the States, see what they make of chewing the fat. I gonna know. I just gonna know.
All the poop that you've accumulated in your life can be turned into some kind of compost that creates beautiful things. So, anyway, I've rambled long enough. You take care, everyone.
Yeah, it's coming to an end for this stream, I'm afraid, but it looks like I'll be doing another stream in just a few minutes.
Be your own guru. Take care, my friends.
You're no here to hear American.
Hey everyone, it's me, your friend, MrRay.
Gonna know do that. How you gonna do it? Just gonna know.
For another curious ukulele recital now. Scissor Sisters won the poll this week with Take Your Mama Out.
Gonna know do that.
I hope you enjoy it.
How no? Oh, you know something else I need to introduce them to, and it's all on YouTube, apart from Chewing the Fat, which they definitely need to watch. They need to watch Still Game. Hey. We need to educate the Americans about Jack and Victor. Aye, Isa, aye. How do we explain Isa? Oh, Isa. Poor old Isa. She's got a fucking gob in her, like. Get quite a lot of them up in the rural regions as well. They're worse than the cities, but, you know. Old wives natter, you know. Oh, yeah, he's just saying don't know about Isa's motor mouth. Yeah. You're cited for it. Well, I'll tell you what. I've already put on Lemmy Show for them. Hey, I showed them Lemmy Show in one of the earlier, in like one of my first proper episodes. Go and check out Lemmy Show already. It's already up there. But in the next few weeks, I'll try and do it. I'll try and do like a Scottish, like a few of the Scottish shows. Dude, they don't even know about the classics out there. I doubt they even know about Rabsy Nesbitt or anything. You know what I mean? Like the old school stuff they won't even know about. Mary Doll! But Mary Doll! They don't even know about Rabsy Nesbitt. Like I say, man, we need to do... Like I say, this is one of the things that I've had a lot of fun making this channel, because I know that I'm showing people stuff that they haven't seen before, and that's what life is all about, you know, different experiences and... Mary Doll! Like, dude, the bit where he bites the head off the rat and spits it onto the window of the shop. Dude, that's just fucking classic. It was just pure rap. Mind you, there's so many things that happen in Rabsy Nesbitt that's funny, but fuck, man. That bit where he bites the head off the rat and spits it in the window and it just like slides down the... It's so nasty. It's just perfect, man. We're a different breed up here. Aussie style, yeah, man. How do you know I'm Aussie? You be looking back up at the feeds. That's what all my mates call me up here. That's my nickname, is Aussie. Do it! Take him. This is me playing the ukulele. That's why I don't need to mute it. I don't need to worry about copyright if it's me singing it. Mind you, this wasn't bad. It got copyrighted, which meant that they actually thought it was the actual song, which is kind of flattering, really, considering I'm doing it on ukulele. I was kind of nervous about doing the falsettos for this one, but I did okay. You're from Loch Lomond, McFarlane. Inverglass. Coolio. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. We already had that tonight. Somebody requested it. You taking the high road or the low road, my man?
Well, I hope you enjoyed it as ever. Until next time, everyone, stay curious.
Well, that's it, folks. Well, in a way.
Bye.
That's the end for this stream. But it's not the end of the evening, it seems, because I've got a little surprise lined up.
Okay, ready for a song on the beast.
I'm gonna be playing Pump Up the Volume next. I'm just about to make it available on my playlist right now. I'll make it public, and then we'll watch that, because quite frankly, I really feel it's very much in the spirit of this channel, and it's not a movie that I would be able to play regularly because it's in sections. It's not a full movie, so I'm gonna do it separately, and I might as well cover it tonight because I really do feel it kind of sums up the spirit of this channel, this movie, the whole pirate radio thing, and yeah, man, I get it. Yeah, you know, it's my kind of movie. So prepare for this to be made public. Edit. Private. Public. Save. There's Pump Up the Volume. I'll start watching in a minute, but I would like to end off this stream with a song, like I say. So, Pretty Fly for a White Guy was one of them that I'm pretty sure was requested, even though I've played it already tonight, but I'll do it again. overcompensate. At least that you know you can always go on Ricky Lake. The world loves wannabes. Let's get some more wannabes. The world loves wannabes. Hey, 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 do that brand new thing. Hey, hey, do that brand new thing. Hey, hey, do that brand new thing. Now he named some tunes, not just any will suffice. But he didn't have Ice Cube, so he bought Vanilla Ice. And cruising in his Pinto, he sees homies as he passed. But if it looks Christ, he's gonna kick his lily ass. So don't debate, hear straight. You know it really doesn't get it anyway. Gonna play the field and keep it real. But you know it, but you know it. And so if you don't rate, just overcompensate. At least that you know you can always go on Ricky Lake. The world loves wannabes. Let's get some more wannabes. The world loves wannabes. Hey, hey, do that brand new thing. Hey, hey, do that brand new thing. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. And all the girls say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. So now he's getting some in, yeah, he's getting it done. He asked for a 13, but they drew a 31 for say he's trying too hard and he's not quite hip. But in his own mind, he's the dopest strip. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. And all the girls say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. Yeah, all the girls say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little cover version. I think there was something else that I was going to play, but I can't remember. I'll save it for the end of the next stream. I'm just about to turn it off and turn it on again, so it's two separate. So it's two separate streams, and we'll be watching Pump Up the Volume, which should take me into like 2 in the morning. So like I'll end this stream with my usual sign off. Everyone, anybody that's watching now and anybody that'll be watching in the future, don't forget, always choose kindness. Stay curious, my friends.